What is up, Level Uppers? Welcome to the Level Up Show, episode 167.
Wow. That's a lot of episodes.
This is a gaming dedicated talk show on every Sunday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. I am one of your co-hosts, Andrew. I make the show, Midori. And I am joined tonight by the beast from the East, Dean Marchese.
Good evening.
Dean Marchese.
Good evening.
And Greg is on his way.
Well, while we're waiting for Greg, let's talk about something.
Oh, well, our first subscription of the night goes to Hids.
Thank you very much, Hids.
Hids, getting the ball rolling. We will touch on the whole subscription situation as we do every week in a moment.
Yeah.
Clearly something needs to be addressed.
I guess I wasn't super clear when I left the crown here. It's mine. You understand? You get this for winning.
There's all different kind of kings, though.
There's one.
Okay.
This is for winning. You guys lost. I won twice. I don't want to see this fucking crown on Instagram unless it's me underneath of it.
Ooh.
Don't want to see it on this bear. Don't want to see it on this fucking dog. Certainly don't want to see it on you.
How about on Breasty?
Fuck no. It belongs here, or here.
I just want to say
that is all.
That was not my decision. I did not even know it was on the bear. You can tell by the clip that was shared with you by Kelly that I was just as surprised as you were about the crown being
might just
on
be a
the
good
bear.
Actor. Not really sure.
I am a good actor, I will say that. Very good actor.
And here's the thing. Before you just go throwing your wife under the bus, maybe you need to teach her a little bit of respect. I know you're not the winner, so she doesn't fully understand how to treat one.
I'm not going to even
I would probably
pretend like I have any control over Kristen.
That's fair. That's fair.
She controls me, let's be honest.
And that's it. Dismiss my subjects.
There's a whole lot of the king going on in that chat right now.
They can get used to this emote.
Yes. Speaking of emojis, I think this is the first episode of the Level Up Show where we have our new emotes. Two of them, actually.
Wow.
Cheese Mom and Level Up are two emotes that have been added.
I saw Cheese Mom's looking good, and I saw you use the Level Up one, I think, in our Discord.
Yes.
It looks good.
LVL up. So those are open to everybody. They are a part of getting to 61 subs. Hids actually just brought us up to 61 subs. We were at 60. There they are, a whole lot of them. And we are currently working on 2 more emotes because we now have a $10 sub tier and a $25 sub tier. And the $25 sub tier has already been occupied.
How about that?
By our very own Kelly Jellyfish.
Kelly Jellyfish.
Kelly Jellyfish.
She's unreal, man.
She is unreal.
The support is on another level with that human.
I just don't. Did you know that she bought Joe a game?
No, what game?
I don't even know what it was, but
just
she
cause
bought him a game. Yeah.
What a friend.
What a friend.
I don't understand.
It
why.
Doesn't make sense.
She just has one of those hearts.
Yes.
That's what it is.
A level of generosity that is hard for us to understand.
Yeah, it's too much. It's way too much. We appreciate it, but it is a lot. Like, you are on another level.
It's hard to put into words, actually, but emotes might help.
I think I did a pretty good job with it, but...
Yeah. So we need to work on those emotes, specifically right now for Kelly, because she's the only sub of another tier. But if you want to, we are not pushing you to go any way or the other. Thank you for the pledge there. That was from Hids as well, a repledge. So we got a few things we need to do here. You guys can choose to support us however you want to support us, or not support us in that way at all. That's fine as well. You can just watch us, and we appreciate that. We will say, though, that it is an improvement over what they were doing with the $5 tier, where it was a 50-50 rev split.
Right.
It's now a $10 sub tier being 60-40, 60 to the streamer, and then the $25 tier is actually 70% of the rev going to the streamer. So still not like where I think we would want it to be, but definitely an improvement over where they were.
And I saw they launched that by the game the streamer is playing feature. That's pretty cool.
And that's a 10%, I think, rev cut that we get on that if someone were to buy the game on our stream. So Twitch is doing a lot of really cool things right now to support the streamer.
Yeah, they worked on their interface of it, I saw when I was on my PC. Do they have an app?
They have the desktop app now, which is sort of like Discord,
Yeah.
but a little bit different. Speaking of that, tonight is Discord night, the first ever for the Level Up Show. So instead of Skype, we're going to be pushing you guys to jump on that Discord. The link will be shared in the chat throughout the night, and there will be a TLUS queue that will be where you go to line up to be on the show, and Kelly, our very supportive friend, is going to be the admin in control of who gets pushed over to the show to talk with us when we get to that segment of the show. So
You
it
gotta
should be pretty
think.
cool.
I would think instead of Twitch doing this desktop app, like while Discord is relatively small still, and before it really takes off, why not try to get in business?
Why not buy it out? You mean?
Yeah, man. Like work together. They could really do something special.
Is already the integration of Twitch and Discord, so they're
Right.
not trying to pull back on that and like
Right.
shut Discord out in any way. Yeah, I don't know.
This bogey is a real problem. with
Bogey's,
that bear.
yeah, if you can hear this over here, he's just like humping the bear and
He's like
moving it all
away,
over the place
pushing
right
them
now.
off.
Having his way.
Were you working out? I see your benches out there.
I use that during my streams.
What happens with that?
The prize wheel has thank you for another sub.
Thank you, Derek.
Thank you,
Thank you
Dan.
very much, sir. And belated happy birthday to Derek.
Yes, I sang him happy birthday during my
Happy
stream
birthday,
last
buddy.
night.
I tweeted it to him, but I felt I should say it as close to in person as I can get.
Yes. Once again, happy birthday, Derek. And thank you for the birthday tax. He actually tipped $5 on his
Oh,
birthday.
that kind of funny
last
style.
night. Yeah,
Appreciate that.
Where was I going with
Your
everything?
bench, the prize wheel. why
Oh,
did you
yes.
bench
On the
out?
prize wheel, I have about 10 different prizes for all different types of workouts that I do with my workout cam.
Oh, cool.
So it points in that direction, and I.
Where's the work? Oh, is the workout cam the?
It's the PlayStation Eye.
That's what I was wondering. When I came over
Yeah.
to install the HD Pro, I was like, why does he have this PlayStation?
Oh, I didn't even realize it. It doesn't say on the stream, but that was a resub to $10. He's not a $5 sub anymore.
Oh, wow.
Derek
Thank
has
you
jumped
very
up to
much,
a
dude.
$10 sub, which is also a good bridge here because tonight is giveaway night. The last Sunday of every month, we do a sub and Patreon giveaway. But now that they've added these tiers, we decided to take advantage of that. If you are a $5 sub or patron, you are automatically entered into the giveaway, even if you aren't online on the show. Now, if you are a $10 sub or patron, you get a 1.5 times boost, meaning 1.5 times the chance of winning. And if you are a $25 sub or patron, you get a 2 times boost to your chances of winning the giveaway. So more incentive and more ways for us to give back to the people that support us at a higher tier. Although we appreciate every single one of you that is a sub. And it means a lot right now, especially considering that we are moving towards that sub goal of 80. If we get there, to those not in the know, we've been offered a Twitch partner spotlight. That puts you on the front page of Twitch potentially for an entire week. And we just need to get to 80 subs by the end of fall. And they've already locked us down for that schedule. So it will be amazing.
So what kind of workouts do you do with this wheel? I'm very curious. I never get to see your streams anymore because they're always so late.
Just
and I'm
pretty
in bed
simple
for
stuff.
work
I've
usually.
got crunches, setups. I've got a few different types of curls.
Yeah, I was gonna say doing a lifting. Down
Yeah, I do a little bit of lifting. Although the ceilings aren't high there, so I can't do anything like above my head too much unless I'm laying down on the bench.
Sitting, yeah.
I have planking, weighted lunges. I think that's it.
Planking's pretty good for your abs.
It is.
So that's what it's gonna take, huh, for you to work out prize wheel.
Yeah.
Have you utilized your gym membership
We canceled it.
already?
We had to.
God damn,
We were
man.
trying to figure out how we can make it work, but we weren't comfortable with the whole babysitting situation where you drop your child off at the
Right.
gym.
I would. Yeah. Well, I would.
That was originally the idea, is that we were
For
going to
sure.
try and utilize that, and we just were too freaked out by it.
Yeah,
So.
strangers, especially ones that work at gyms, who are probably a little less than stoked to be working there.
Pretty much just Rowan students, considering you go to LA
we
Fitness.
I worked at a gym when I was I don't even remember. I think I was 18. Called Powerhouse Gym. You remember that by the Acme?
Kind of, yeah.
It was where the current Planet Fitness is. That's there.
Yeah.
And they had a daycare, but it was like adults. It was like grown women.
Miss Mel's here.
Whoa, Mel! Welcome.
Welcome back, Mel. I had to acknowledge that.
Yeah, I have been wondering where you have been, but I was just kind of letting you live your life. But it's really
Happy
nice.
you're back and hope that you're well.
Yeah, it's really nice to see you, Mel. Seriously.
Sorry, you were saying you worked at Powerhouse Gym.
Yeah, and they had like adults, like grown women who like their job was daycare, watching the kids. Like that, I was like,
Okay, yeah.
you guys have it under control.
Yeah, these are like 19 to 20-year-olds that just came from Rowan to to babysit my children
Yeah.
while I work out. It's
Well, you're
kind
doing
of
it at
awkward.
home. You have some stuff here. Which
Yeah,
is good.
I can work out here. I'm gonna try and do a little more because so far I haven't had that many opportunities through the prize wheel. It's happened here and there, but it's not enough to like
You should come to the
make a
gym with me
difference.
sometime.
I used to go to the gym
Craig
a
was
lot,
really
but-
upset.
Yeah.
He thought we were gonna like do some cardio and have some fun. Oh my god, he
No.
was destroyed, dude. He
Yeah,
was
I was the same way when I was going. I would go 4 days a week, and I would do 2 to 2.5 hours every time I went. So I was a lot like you when I did go, but it's
Yeah.
been a long time.
I did go 6 days.
Nice, good for you,
Dude,
man.
I'll tell you what else. I went and bought a suit. I have a wedding coming up this weekend. You know Amanda, Jen's friend Amanda.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Her wedding is Friday. Went and bought a suit. Wrote down all my sizes. 2 sizes too big.
Wow.
It's working out.
Wow.
Not, no pun intended. It is working out. Yeah. So I'm in it now. I'm like in the mode. I feel
Good
like
for
I'm
you,
good.
man.
6 days a week, I can totally do it.
Let's get these prize wheel spins out of the way. Guys, anything worth $5 more, that includes subbing, of course, which we urge you to do, will get you a spin of the prize wheel. You could tip, you could sub, resub, pledge on Patreon, or cheer, like Hids did. This first one is for the resub from Hids, and then he also repledged. So we're going to do 2 for him. But first we got Make It Rain!
Well, I'll do that. I like
5,000 XP. And now for the repledge from Hids on our Patreon, of course, at patreon.com/thelevelupnetwork.
Did anyone say anything about a gym? Nobody mentioned a gym.
I'm going to be doing a pterodactyl pretty soon. A pterodactyl. And then we had Derek, who resubbed to a new tier.
D-Rock.
Ooh, what do we got there? We got a cheer.
Oh, Alex
Tier
Chip.
495. Here's some bits.
495 from Alex.
Thank you very much,
That will
Alex.
get you a wheel spin. This one is for Derek, though. Thank you so much for jumping up in tier. That is going to help you out in the giveaway later on. And you are going to get a video game skits later on.
That's very unique.
We're going to hold on to that when Greg gets here. We're going to have him look up something unique for a skit
Did you
today.
see his message, by the way?
I didn't.
He said like 10 minutes ago or so he would be here in 20 minutes, so he should be here shortly.
Okay, cool. And another Make It Rain for Alex of 50,000 XP.
Whoa!
The largest Make It Rain you can possibly get.
Big Al making it rain.
Big Al. And I'm going to do a good old pterodactyl for you guys.
Terra.
Get rid of that prize wheel this time so you guys can see it well. Remind me to rotate this back
Okay.
like I did last time.
I will. I'll remind
I want
you.
you guys to be able to hear my slow flaps.
Yeah, I don't want you to worry about anything right now except for slow flapping.
I'm going to not wear the fez this week. It didn't work out last week. You rated me, what, like a 5 last week out of 10? Just, it was definitely
Yeah,
not the
something
best.
was off with that,
Okay.
but you're usually like pretty solid.
Give me some constructive criticism.
Nice shirt.
What was wrong
I just realized
last
that
week?
what shirt
What,
you're-
how do I correct?
I'll be honest with you.
Uh-huh.
At this point in the show is when you could say anything to me and I won't really know,
Okay.
so I couldn't tell you.
Okay. You got it, man. Go for a 10 out of 10 here.
Do it, man.
Slow flap as I rise.
Yeah, I think you did it. I think you did it.
I tried to give it a little extra wiggle.
Yeah,
there.
you definitely tried. I'm almost wanting to give you a 9 just because I could tell you tried.
You want to give me room for improvement? Is that what it
A
is?
little bit, yeah. A little bit.
I tried a little too hard.
But a 9, you know,
a 9's not bad.
not bad. A 9 is great. It's just under a 10, for God's sakes.
Let's rotate this back.
Yeah, I totally didn't remind you after I just promised I would for everybody.
All right. That was a good old pterodactyl.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it very much.
Thank you to all of the subs, resubs, and the cheer.
Thank you, Hids. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you for stopping in for a sub and a pledge and then getting out of here, man. Appreciate that.
You're a good man.
You are a good man. Where was I? I forget where I even was.
Well,
Who
we
am
talked
I?
a little bit about exercise. We spun the wheel a few times.
Uh-huh, yeah.
Pterodactyl.
Okay.
Greg will be here soon. And that's about
And
it.
we're caught
so far.
up.
Yeah, that's about it.
How you doing this week, man?
I'm doing good.
You worked out a lot, which is great.
I worked out a lot.
Get anything
I
else
was
in?
pretty exhausted every day of the week this week.
You were done school, though, for a little while.
For 2 weeks.
Nice.
Yeah, I finished this past session of school. That was like fucked up, dude. I had like multiple... I don't even remember anymore. I was like just flicked the light off in my head and just was inside of school forever. Between that, I was, I work until the middle of the afternoon, go to the gym, came home, wrote papers. And that was from like... Today was the first time I had free time since like Tuesday, not of this past week, but the previous week. So I was like fucking annihilated
Yeah.
for a long time. I didn't play anything. Not anything for the.
That's, I think, the first time that's ever happened on
for
this
me
show.
is super. Well, I played The Walking Dead.
Okay. Oh, yeah,
during my
because I saw
stream.
that for your stream, yeah.
That was it. Yeah, that's super rare for me.
Seemed a little slow from what I could see.
It is.
Okay.
It was. I would agree.
This is the third episode now, or fourth?
the fourth. I played the third while I was waiting for something to upload Wednesday, and then I played the fourth during my stream.
Has it had, like, a pinnacle yet?
The first couple episodes were good. I think the third was probably the best so far, which is not saying much. It's been good. It was good,
Yeah.
not great. It's been very okay. Not my favorite.
So not as good as the first or second season?
No, not even close. In my opinion, not even close.
I was going to say that they've been going downhill, but I know that you really liked Telltale Batman.
I loved
so-
Batman. I thought Batman was
So-
awesome, and I haven't played Guardians. The physical. I ordered the physical copy of Guardians. That'll be here this week.
I heard pretty good things about Guardians, but that's from our viewers that kind of have a little bit of a bias there.
The reviews were
Middling.
It depends,
Yeah.
where you read, but I'll report back. I'll probably not wait for the whole season. I'll probably just play them episodically.
Johnny says it's an average season so far.
Yeah, I would agree. I'm not expecting big things from the finale. I will say the finale of episode 4 was really good,
Okay.
and actually it just took a total turn because the whole episode was slow, and then the end I was like, fuck, I don't know what to do. I couldn't choose what to do. But yeah, it's okay so far.
D-Day, it is a little finicky, the whole Twitch Prime resub system. All I can say is that you go to the sub button, you click on that down arrow from a web browser. You can't do it from your mobile device. Click that down arrow, and you should see a resub button. If you haven't yet, it's just going to have to take another day or two. Sometimes it doesn't show up right on your anniversary. You have to wait a day or two later. It's still not perfect yet. They're working it out. So, yeah, just next stream we do, or, next Sunday, you can resub if it's not there.
See.
As far as what I played this week, more Horizon. Had a really fun stream on Friday night.
Okay.
Friday night seems to be the night for me.
Yeah.
Because I'm a late streamer, and Fridays, I guess, because people, have off on Saturdays, it works out really well. I got the 42 viewers.
That's great.
Highest I think I've ever been for a video game stream. Besides back when I was on the PS4, I did a Final Fantasy episode Duske stream, and I got like 280 viewers one time. It's the highest I've ever been. But other than that, I think 42 is the highest I've ever been as far as a game stream. And on top of that, just like a really nice group of people in the chat. Kelly and Joe chatted with me on Discord the entire night, which is going to be my thing moving forward. Friday nights are Discord night for game streaming. So yeah, Horizon's a lot of fun, talking with people while I play. I did some hunts, and I got into Hunter's Lodge.
Oh, nice.
Did those trials.
Yeah, yeah.
The lightning, the ice, and the
You
fire.
did them all. You get the 3 medals on that.
Yep, I got the highest medal in each of them. Yeah, I had a good time playing that game. It's solid, but I am going to take a small break from it this week. Tomorrow, actually, I'm going to do What Remains of Edith Finch. Since
Oh, yeah.
highly recommended to me, and since it's a very short,
I heard good things.
one seating game, I'm going to go with that for a stream, or maybe a stream and a half, and then I'll jump back to Horizon.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm very excited about it. It really does seem like my kind of game.
I heard it was really good. I heard so much so that I didn't buy it, but I did add it to my wish list just in case one day I'm looking for it. I'm at this point, dude. I'm just waiting. I'm so hyped for Injustice 2. I
Yeah,
really
it
can't
looks
even.
really good.
It's all I want to play. I have tons of things I should be progressing through, but I'm I don't even want to play this. I just want to play.
Yeah,
Injustice.
we'll be talking about Injustice a little later, and the final character reveal that happened this week. Very
Yeah.
exciting.
And we'll probably be spoilers playing it here in a couple of weeks.
Community game night, or
When
that'll probably be June's community game night.
when
but-
Greg is here.
oh right, yeah.
Yeah.
This May's community game night will probably be something like Jackbox. We're thinking Jackbox Party Pack, something
When
very
do we do
community
it the
focused.
last Sunday or the first Sunday?
We do first Sunday for TLUS Plus.
Okay.
So that is next week. We'll be doing that.
Cool.
Yeah. But otherwise, I'm also keeping an eye on Little Nightmares.
Rick was playing that today. I saw.
Yeah, I've been watching a few streams of it. Heard it's really, really scary.
Oh, it's a horror game?
It's a horror game, yeah.
Didn't know that.
Not in the sense of Resident Evil is a horror game, but kind of it's just in the sense of a very twisted nightmare. Imagine nightmares when you were a little kid, just very twisted, very surreal.
Yeah.
You always feel like something's coming after you or over your shoulder. That's what I hear, at least. But it got great reviews, and I love the artistic direction in that game. So I might keep an eye on that one as well.
Cool.
Maybe that'll come in a few weeks or next month or something like that.
I did start. It's really out there, but Lego The Hobbit today.
How old is that?
I don't know.
You just like jumping back into those Lego games.
I do like a good Lego game.
Yeah, you do.
So for like if I don't really have anything to play, it's just relaxing. I usually listen to a bunch of podcasts and catch up on YouTube videos and stuff as I play through them. But I picked it up on a sale like way back for really cheap. And there's nothing I really want to play besides Injustice, so I started that, and it's actually really polished.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's like a kind of like a crafting system in it. I'm like, this is. I was expecting to just jump in and like be like, okay, I know a Lego game, but there's like they're throwing like I'm picking up materials and shit, and I'm like, whoa, what the fuck is going on here?
That's
But
interesting.
It's cool. It's pretty good so far.
Mel said that it has a Tim Burton vibe, talking about Little Nightmares, and Rick said it's more about building tension and creeping you out than scaring you. That's what I was expecting, and I think that's really cool.
That's cool.
I'm down for something like that. Especially, I think it's a side-scrolling type platform, right? I think. I could be wrong on that, but let me know.
I just heard about it for the first time today when I saw Rick playing it. I looked it up on the store just to check it out.
We hosted a girl. This is the other reason my Friday stream was awesome. I hosted, what was her name? I can't think of it off the top of my head, but she was wearing a banana costume. And I was like, I got to host this girl. She started off with like 35 viewers, and I had like 40 at that time. So I was like, this is a perfect night for a raid. And she started profusely crying out of like gratitude.
Really?
Just like was so happy.
That's
and, like,
really nice.
elated. And a lot of our viewers followed her and cheered her. I cheered her actually 200 bits.
Nice.
Just because she was so grateful for it. It was the best. It was really nice. And a few of her people followed
was
us
her
as
name?
well. Ninali. There it is. Thank you. Ninali was her name.
Ninali.
Ninunana.
Nina Ninu. That's cool.
Yeah,
That's
Ninali. I followed her, so I'll keep an eye on her moving
trying to
forward. She was
think
awesome.
Of what my highest view account was streaming a game, and I don't even know.
I think you actually got higher than that one time. I remember you getting really high one time for some
Yeah,
reason.
I've gotten pretty high many times, but
Yeah.
I'm wondering about my stream count
I
specifically.
mean like 42.
Yeah.
Like yeah, I think you've gotten higher than that one time.
Yeah,
I
I've gotten
remember.
I've gotten blasted back in the day. I'm just talking about my game streams though, like how high like viewers I've gotten.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not like positive. I'm not 100% sure you got it at first. I really don't know. I had a lot when I went on PS Live. I remember though.
I didn't get it. No, I didn't. It went right over.
But I don't remember since I started doing like on my PC. PS Live, I used to get a bunch, like here and there, depending on the game. I remember I was streaming the Spider-Man 2 movie game, the first stream I ever did, and I had like 85 people.
Yeah, I
was
remember
like,
you saying
What the
that.
fuck is happening?
That's so weird.
And I didn't know what to say or do. And I was just like bullshit and talking with people.
Yeah.
And people just kept coming in. And I was like, this is crazy.
Yeah, that's like the first stream I ever did with Kristen on the Playroom. Got to like 700 or 800 viewers.
It's nuts, dude.
Yeah. First beginner's luck, I guess you would call it. All right. Greg is still not here, so we're going to have to move on. Let's get into the official non-gaming portion of the show. It's called The Level Up Show, has no game. 3 non-gaming topics at 2 minutes each. Are we ready, Dean?
Born ready.
First up tonight, a lot of movie stories this week.
I like movies.
I like movies as well. We got a lot of release dates for these Disney movies coming up over the next couple years, and man, their slate is stacked.
Yeah, it sure
like
is.
crazy. First, we got the Han Solo Star Wars movie, now announced for May of 2018.
Okay.
Star Wars Episode 9 coming the following May,
Woo-hoo.
2019. Not doing a holiday release with this one, although I'm going to predict right now that it doesn't hold on to May. I bet it goes to December just like all the other
I
ones
think
do.
you're right about that.
What's the reason I especially think that is that Lion King is coming out July of 2019.
Okay.
There's no reason to have such huge releases so close together like that.
There's really not.
The Lion King is going to do maybe $2 billion.
You think so?
I really do think so.
How much did Jungle Book do?
Jungle Book did maybe like 1.5.
Really? It made that much money?
It got into like the mids, yeah, and I think
Wow.
Beauty and the Beast is also looking to go towards 1.5 billion.
That's crazy. I didn't know they were making that much.
I predict that The Lion King will be the highest of those.
Probably. Well, it really depends on how faithful they stay. If they stay as faithful as they did with Beauty and the Beast, then yeah, I think so. But if they really try and veer off the path with it, I'm not sure.
Like, how amazing is it going to be seeing it in theaters, just having a black screen, and suddenly this sun starts to rise?
If they do it, I'm saying.
Like, holy shit, dude. It's going to be so good.
That would be the way to do it. But Jon Favreau strayed, like, in parts. Like, in parts, he was really faithful to the cartoon of Jungle Book. But in other elements, he, like, went way off the path.
That needed it, though. The Lion King doesn't need it.
It doesn't need it, but I don't know.
We got two more real quick. Frozen, on screen right now. Sequel officially announced for December of 2019. And then lastly, Indiana Jones 5 has been scheduled for July of 2020.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, I'm kind of done with Indiana Jones, especially after...
I was never a big
Crystal
Indiana
Skull.
Jones fan, I should say, though.
Oh, okay.
Were you?
I was. Yeah, of the first
I
three,
never
for
really
sure.
gave him a fair shake, honestly.
Next up, this shocked me. I have no idea why this is happening. World War Z is getting a sequel. First one wasn't bad, but it went
liked the
through...
first one.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. It went through huge, like, I guess, production troubles. It was delayed multiple times. A lot of the film was cut out. Matthew Fox, who played Jack on Lost, supposedly originally had a huge part in the film, and they cut everything pretty much related to him, to the point now where you have trouble even picking him out in the film.
Yeah,
you can't even find him.
was just trying to think of where he was.
He was one of the guys on the helicopter in the one scene.
That's crazy.
Originally, he had like 20 minutes in the film, and then had one at most
Wow.
in the final product. So that movie just went through a lot of problems. But the sequel has been announced with the director being David Fincher. Now, if anybody doesn't know who David Fincher is, he's one of my all-time favorite directors. He did Seven, Fight Club, Zodiac, Social Network, Benjamin Button. Like, the guy is high quality.
Now, you said you were surprised to hear that he did this, but to me, it seems kind of obvious.
Brad Pitt?
Right.
Yeah, that's got to be what it is.
Yeah.
It has to be the friendship.
How many movies have they done together at this point?
All that being said, though, like, he is so picky. He's such a perfectionist. There's no way he did this just for Brad Pitt. This might have a really good script, because for him to jump on board, it has to be awesome.
I would love to see him do a zombie movie.
Yeah.
I really would.
At first, I was like, come on, David Fincher, why are you wasting your time on World War Z? And then I was like, wait a sec. This might be really good, though.
Dude,
this
I'll
might have
tell
a
you
great
what,
script.
I kind of really liked the first one. I thought the first one, it just had a weird, I don't know, the tone really grabbed me for some reason. I don't know if I was just in the right mood when I saw it the first time, but I really liked it. I liked the first one a lot.
Well, I think the second one has potential to be much better than the first one.
That would be great.
With David Fincher on board. I'm trying to think what else he's done. His freaking slate of movies, his resume is amazing. Have you seen the ones I named? Seven, Fight Club?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I love them.
Yeah, those are great
Some of my
movies.
favorite movies.
And lastly, this is somewhat spoilers, but not at the same time, because it's been officially announced, therefore making it a non-spoiler, that Unbreakable's sequel titled
Yeah.
Glass
awesome,
is
dude.
coming. And it is also a sequel to Split. To those who haven't seen it yet, the end of Split, you find David Duke. Is that his name? David Duke? Dunn.
I don't actually remember his last
Duke's that
name.
crazy guy.
I haven't seen it,
David
dude.
Dunn, I think his name is.
I actually added it to my list because I want to rewatch it because I haven't seen it since I was a kid.
Yeah, but it ends like with the biggest twist ever. Like,
Yeah.
the movie changes genre from horror to supervillain origin story
Yep.
in a split second, because you see David Dunn.
My dream setup, and he totally did it. And it's a shame he really couldn't market that without ruining it, because once I found that out, I really didn't care. I was like, oh, that looks interesting. I was never going to see it, and until I found that out, I was like, well, I fucking have to see it now. And
Yeah.
I didn't, and it was a pretty good movie. I thought it was really interesting. So it's too bad he couldn't have marketed the movie beforehand like that.
He
But-
wanted to keep that
yeah,
twist,
what are you-
man.
what are
It's
you
M.
gonna
Night
do?
Shyamalan.
Oh,
He
yeah,
doesn't...
and he definitely should have. It was it was great the way it happened, but it's just you have to do it like that. But it sucks that you can't be like, hey, Unbreakable fans, you should probably go fucking see this.
Well, now everybody's like, wait a second, Unbreakable had a sequel?
Yeah.
And now they're like, I need to see Split.
Yeah, I wonder what the at-home release numbers will be compared to theaters now that everyone knows. Oh shit, I love Unbreakable. I'm going to see this now. Kind of like me.
Oh, Ninali's here. There she is.
Oh, hey, Ninali.
Ninali's the one that we rated on Friday. Ninali, it's so nice to have you.
Welcome to the stream.
That was so satisfying. That was the best raid we've ever done. It's nice to see somebody that was so appreciative and grateful for a raid. So
Yeah,
thank
that's
you
cool.
for being that way. But how did you feel about Unbreakable? Is that a good superhero movie in your
Yeah,
opinion?
Unbreakable's the shit.
I think it is too. It's
Unbreakable's the
probably
shit.
his second best movie.
It's really good, yeah.
So a lot to look forward
What
to.
was your first M. Night Shyamalan?
Probably Sixth Sense.
Sixth Sense? Yeah, that's a good choice.
It's hard to top that just because that was the introduction to Shyamalan, and nobody expected that twist ending because they had never experienced a Shyamalan movie before.
True story about me. I may have told this story here. When did that come out? What year did that come out?
I want to say in the late 90s.
I was young, I know that.
Yeah.
I'm thinking like 6 or 7 maybe. And I watched it. My whole family gathered around the family room to watch it. I was not. I liked movies, but not nearly to the level that I do now. Like, analyze and see everything. We watched it. At some point in the middle of the movie, not at the twist yet, I was sitting there, and I was like,
You figured it out.
Bruce Willis is dead.
Yeah.
And my mom was like, what? And my dad was like, well, he doesn't fucking know. He's a kid.
He's a 9-year-old.
And then the other twist was like, how did you know? And I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah,
I just
sometimes
kinda
that kind of
figured
thing
it
just
out.
clicks for you. But I kind of hate when that happens.
Yeah.
Where I figure it out halfway through and I'm like, shit.
Yeah.
I know where this is going. And then everything after that, you're like, yep. Because it starts confirming your original
Right.
theory as the movie goes on. And then you know for sure. It's
I
like, I
didn't-
already figured it out.
Like, it didn't fully have that kind of impact on me because I was so young.
yeah.
It wasn't until everyone, once they found out, were freaking out that I knew. So when I felt real happy that I figured it out, and I was like, I don't know, I must have done something pretty cool here.
Yeah.
And it's like they were like, how the fuck, dude? And I was like, I don't know. He just
I'll never
seemed-
forget that movie for
dead.
a few reasons. My dad is somebody that doesn't have a lot of emotion during films.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't react. He just kind of watches, right? And I remember that movie in theaters 2 times for him. The scene where you find out the mom was poisoning her daughter.
Mm-hmm.
I remember my dad literally just his voice kind of cracking and him just going, oh my God, out loud in the theater, loudly. I was you freaked out almost. And then at the end, when that came along, both my mom and my dad were flipping out.
Yeah.
And I don't, to this day, that's never happened again. I've never seen them react in that way
Yeah.
to a movie, especially in the theaters. So that movie that blew people away.
That was a
That
great
twist
movie.
was one of the best ever.
Where do you come down on Signs?
I like Signs a lot. He had that 1, 2, 3 punch in the
I
beginning.
love Signs.
I like Signs a lot. And I don't dislike The Village. I think that it has a lot of strong points. It does fall apart in areas. And then Lady in the Water was the beginning
Lady in
of
the Water was bad.
the end for
I
him.
did not like The Village personally.
Okay.
I really liked Signs.
Yeah.
I saw Signs in the theater and I was like, this is great. And then again, I watched it. They played it in Washington Lake Park. They used to have those. They might still. They have those movie nights in the summer at the amphitheater. I went. I was dating this girl. I was 14, I think. And we went and had the blanket and we washed it out in the field with the woods around us. That was fucking awesome, dude. That's the way to watch
Good
that
atmosphere
movie.
for that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll always remember the opening of that too, with the loud music and the screeching and stuff and the big fonts.
Dude, I get goosebumps still just thinking about the scene when the alien walks by at the birthday party. Oh, that's
Yeah.
so fucking creepy.
That scene and the first time you see its foot in the cornfield.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Creepy. Good movie.
When he first started off, man, he was so subtle in his scares, but they stuck with you. I don't know what happened after The Village, especially to
He got
him. But
what's the brother's name? Merrill. He got Merrill syndrome. Just felt wrong not to swim. He just kept going for it.
yeah, I
over
guess
and over again.
that's a good way to put it. All right, let's get into some dream crushing. It's time for community question of the week.
Here we go, guys. If you want to play, join our community, either on Discord or your PlayStation 4 or the app under the Level Up Network. It's over 1,000 members and growing, so you should probably join it.
Every response this week came from Discord.
Oh shit, that's awesome.
No responses on the PS4 community. People were scared
Of
responding
on
to this
PS4?
question. Yeah, I think it was
interested in
too ambitious. This question.
Oh yeah, I did read this at a time. It's a good question though.
Yeah, I guess people didn't want to put in the work though.
Oh, a bunch of pussies.
Yeah.
Well, if you guys do choose to answer the question, not be such a pussy, we'll read your answer live here on the show and possibly berate you or congratulate you, depending on if I like you, who you are, how your answer was. There's a number of things that don't really make any sense that we play by here. So the question this week was, choose any video game from any generation and design the Ultimate Collector's Edition package. Describe it in detail and sell us on what makes it so great. Your only limitation is that the overall package must be $200 maximum. Kelly Jellyfish stepping up to the plate. I don't remember reading one from Kelly before.
No, this is the first time Kelly has ever submitted an answer.
I like it. Heads up, Kelly's going to get a lot of points before I even read it. favoritism.
Jose, real quick, I did not see your resub, but we will give you a spin after this segment here.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. You did. He did ask me if his resub counted towards the 63, and I forgot to ask you. Sorry about that, man.
Yeah, we'll look at the follower list after this, the events list.
So here we go. Dragon Age Origins Collector's Edition. I know one already exists, but it's just the base game and digital content. That's okay, Kelly. It can be a game that exists. It's your ideal package. I want the remastered game plus the already existing DLC, a statue of Warden fighting the Archdemon, and a banner of the Grey Warden sigil. I would be in Dragon Age heaven.
We talked about this recently, that she's a real big fan of Dragon Age Origins.
I didn't know
Actually, a Game of the Year contender when that came out. It won the VGAs, I believe, that year. So she wasn't the only one that really liked it. But I haven't played it, so I don't know who the Warden is. I don't know who the Archdemon is.
Me neither.
Sounds pretty badass, though.
It looked so cool, and I really wanted to play it, and I got it, I think, for Christmas that year. And at the time, I only had like a 32-inch or so like TV set up in my bedroom, and it was like mounted in the corner towards the ceiling. So it was really difficult for me to play like RPGs because the text is always so small.
Yeah.
And I think that just killed it.
That was The Witcher
I
at the
couldn't get
beginning.
past the beginning because I was like, I can't fucking read.
They patched The Witcher for that reason. The font size. I couldn't play it. I played
dude.
like 13 feet away from my TV. I couldn't read a damn thing. It was so annoying.
Yeah, it's so that.
I
Kind
have to say,
stopped
the
me.
whole glasses thing with the cleaning and whatnot does
was
not
dirty.
jive with the image of the beast.
It was dirty. I need to see through them. You know what I mean?
That's fine.
It's that. See, you guys get the worst of me because it's at this point in the day when I start needing my glasses because my eyes get exhausted by this time. That's a good package, I think, and that's probable that they would do something like that.
Yeah.
I think it's cool when the items are a little bit outside the box, like the sigil, the banner. I think it's always cool they give you like the game, the season pass, or all the DLC or whatever, a statue, and then a little extra thing that's not typical. Mm-hmm. That's a good package.
Think outside the box.
2 million points, Kelly, to Gryffindor. Fucking swing and a home run there.
Kelly definitely belongs in Gryffindor.
Yeah,
She's a
that's
hero.
an obvious call. The Nine Fox says, Witcher 2 Assassins of Kings. I would make a 20 centimeter by 20 centimeter. Come on, dude.
Very detailed. He answered the question.
Yeah, but centimeters? Why? Why not?
Interesting that he did go with centimeters. I
Yeah.
agree there.
Of Geralt and Letho, who is the antagonist. Thank you. Well, you got bonus points for clarifying who that guy was, and not just making us figure it out. Sitting together, drinking some vodka as they talk just before the final decision. Also included in this collector's edition would be a soundtrack, stickers, a Witcher medallion keychain, regular case, and steel case. Derek,
He knows what he's doing.
I would not include DLC codes because it would seem against CD Projekt's philosophy.
Also agree with that. They are the ones that give free DLC. They don't need to include DLC codes.
I feel like you really knocked it out of the park.
Yeah.
I'm happy with everything.
He thought about this answer.
You really did. The centimeters got a little weird. That's just a personal thing. I would have gone with inches, but...
There is
That's fine.
2.54 centimeters in an inch.
Right.
So do the math, Dean.
I won't. I'm not going to do that. But, that's your choice. However, the rest of this, you really knocked it out of the box there.
Way to go.
The regular case and steel case was the real right hook.
Cherry
Derek,
on top.
2 million points for you. Also going to Gryffindor, you big Griffy man. Johnny Poolside!
Johnny B!
Sly Cooper remastered remake. A little redundant, John. Statue is a stuffed raccoon that the devs personally picked out as they drove down the road and found just for you. Included is a wonderful art book from all 4 games and a collector's steel case with regular case also included. For those of you just joining our lives, I have a real fucking problem when you get collector's editions that only give you the steel book and not the regular case. That's why this is playing so well with me. No DLC, but you get a digital copy of the soundtracks from all games with 2 PS4 themes, 1 dynamic with moving parts and sound, and 1 static theme. You also get an official Sly Cooper mask and hat. Price is $175.
It started off a little weird with the
Stuffed raccoon needs to go. You can just make
hand-picked
that
roadkill.
You can just make that a statue. And then, yeah, that's a statue. I could see this ringing in around 150. Maybe.
Yeah.
Not 170.
It depends on how
175.
big that statue is.
That's true.
That's why Derek decided to put in the size, because
Right.
20 centimeters by 20 centimeters is a pretty large
Yeah, it
statue.
is.
And that's what he was trying to say, is like, this is not just some rinky-dink statue. This
I will
has some heft
say
to it.
Johnny is getting bonus points because he's the first person that included the price.
He did.
And I respect that, but it doesn't really matter because you're going to get 2 million points to Gryffindor anyway. A lot of Gryffindors. Oh my god, Vantera too? Big Joe?
Yeah,
Big
came in at the end. I don't have it on the video because he came in at the last
Big
second.
Joe's a Gryffindor kid, no doubt. The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. Oh, also playing to the judge, Joe. Very good. It would come with a life-size replica of the fierce deity's sword and the actual Majora's Mask. That will allow me to make the moon come crashing down onto the earth. And a Triforce keychain. I like the mask replica and the keychain.
Yeah, I mean,
and the game.
come on, that's gotta happen.
Yeah.
Majora's Mask, you have to get the mask.
You get the mask, you get the keychain, you get the game, maybe a nice steelbook in there. That's a good collector's edition right there.
You guys were on fire from the rainbow
Yeah,
tonight.
you were 2 million points to Joe, also Gryffindor. Way to go. My Gryffindor kids. Way to go. You guys did it.
Proud
Really
of you guys.
Proud of you.
Yeah. So all of those, the 4, came from Discord. You guys can go to our Discord. There is a community question of the week channel that you can join there, and you can answer the question every week, or you can join it on PS4. I will also post it there. But I do foresee that if we can get enough people jump into our Discord instead, it might become the permanent location of question of the week. It's easier. You don't have the limitations of characters. You can type on your keyboard, which a lot of people can't do on PS4. Just makes sense to put it there. And we really want to bring you guys over to Discord. 'Cause
Discord
it's
is
awesome.
really cool.
Yeah, it's the place to be. It's where things are happening.
Yeah, that is what they say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm cool. I'm hip. Mm-hmm. What it's from, Dean?
Yeah, obviously it's Austin Powers.
No.
Yes, it is.
Not what I was thinking.
Well, you thought wrong and I thought right.
Iron Giant, man. Remember the kid? Saying, I'm hip.
No.
You don't remember that? You love the Iron Giant, don't you?
It's been a long time.
Oh, such a good movie.
No, I like the Iron Giant.
It's on Netflix right now.
I wasn't like, Iron Giant kid.
Iron Giant.
I had my Iron Giant as a kid, and it was Iron Man when nobody was fucking thinking about Iron Man.
I gotcha.
You know what I mean?
I understand.
I didn't need that knockoff Vin Diesel bullshit. It was cool from what I remember. I don't
very good
remember
movie.
it that well though.
It's
to
Brad
be honest.
Bird.
Yeah, I did know that.
Yeah. That was like his start.
Yeah.
This show makes Sundays great again. When were Sundays not great?
Yeah.
I'd like to
Without
know.
us, I guess, in a life without us, maybe.
3.5 years ago. All right, let's go to the follower list here because I want to see if we missed anything besides Diclonius. He did not show up on there. That's why. Oh, there he is. Resub. It was a little while ago.
Oh, cool.
It was before the show even started. Okay, he was before his.
Yeah, somebody gave us a heads up for that, but I don't read, so.
Yeah. Sorry about that, Jose. Let's give you your wheel spin right now. Every time I say his name, I want to go, Jose! But it's probably not something I should do.
I think if that's something that you want to do, then you should. 'Cause you only live once.
I feel like I need his permission. Can I always do that, Jose? He gets a special Twitter shout-out.
Okay.
Diclonius Games.
Done.
And we still have a video game skit that we'll do later on when Greg gets here.
Yeah, should we
I
like
think otherwise we are all caught up
contact
on
him
wheel
or
spins.
something?
Well, the Greg?
Yeah.
No, I mean,
I don't know what the
he
fuck-
knows. He
definitely
knows he needs to
does.
be here.
He definitely does know it. Yeah, that's
Yeah, it's
true.
not like we need to remind him. Hey, Greg, so we're doing a show tonight.
It's definitely true. Yeah, you're right about that.
That was for a resub there. Anything worth $5 or more will get you a spin of the prize wheel. Thank you, Jose. He said I can do it, so we're okay. You could cheer. You can tip $5 or more. You can pledge on Patreon, or you could sub or resub. Of course, we urge you to sub or resub because if we get to 80 subs, we are getting on the front page of Twitch as a partner spotlight. We are now at 63.
Wow.
Wow is right.
We're getting there, man.
63 subs. We are 17 away. Holy shit, man. It's happening.
Yeah, it is happening.
Make it happen, Captain.
Make it happen, Captain.
All right, we are going to go to the first commercial break of the night. When we come back, we're talking about how NPD might have been wrong all these years.
Wow, that's
We're
fucked
also
up.
going to talk about Injustice 2 and Ubisoft. Hold on tight. Long bong
I'm
magong.
excited to talk about all those things.
We'll be back in approximately 60 seconds.
not
Welcome to the man in the box himself, Gregory Verga.
Hi, ma'am.
He's back,
He's back. You did get a man in the box audio hook
of course.
playing in the chat for you, Greg?
If I didn't, was I ever the man in the box?
No,
Nope.
you are the man in the box. You always will be the man in the box.
Bow.
You're looking
bow.
quite ghostly today, Greg, I must say.
Certainly are, Big Greg.
Oh, I am? Oh, my lamp is right on top of me. That's why.
That explains it. I was going to say, you look like you...
Is that a lamp on top of you, or you just happy to see me? Oh, wow.
Dean's in a weird mood
I
tonight.
fucking hated that. Number one. Number
You
two,
don't.
I do want to say that I'm very excited to announce that I will be in New Jersey and on the Level Up show and in person in May.
Bow, bow, bow.
It's about time.
I'm fucking stoked, man.
I wanted to put the ball in the hole, but I just couldn't do it.
I'm excited, dude. I can't wait to see you.
I'm very excited. I told my boss, I said, listen here, Elizabeth. She said, hi, Greg.
Wait, did she call
Yes,
you
I-
Elizabeth, or you call her Elizabeth?
I call her Elizabeth.
Oh, okay. I thought this was like a scrub situation where you're always called girls' names at work, but...
That happens as well, but back to the story. So I said, listen here, Elizabeth. And she said, hi, Greg. And I said, here's what needs to happen. And she said, what? I said, I know my vacation in May you put until Sunday, but I need the Monday off. And she said, why do you need Monday off? Is there something important happening? I said, first of all, you don't need to know my business, one. And two, yes.
You didn't say
You
that.
did not say that.
No, I said, please. Get it." And she said, yeah, you could do it. I said, thank you so much.
You should have said, I power up on Mondays.
We do. Mondays are
that's
like
pretty-
our day. That's when Greg and I do Dean and Greg thing.
Took you a long time to think of that word.
On Mondays.
Day.
Fuck off.
What do you call it? That
I wasn't gonna land on day. I was
Day.
trying to think of a better word to describe
That's-
what like the Mondays are. But they're just our day.
that's
You know what I mean?
event.
It's a long-standing tradition of Dean and Craig things we do.
You can't explain what happens on a Monday because we don't even know what happens
Yeah.
on a Monday.
Before you know it, it's nighttime and Greg's leaving. We're
Before
like,
you-
oh, that was Monday.
Before you know it, we're watching the Power Rangers movie, and Dean's Cat Buttons is rubbing my nipple with his paw.
Yeah, he makes biscuits.
Took a turn. Greg, we have to do a video game skit at some point in the show tonight, so it is your job to find us the best
on it.
possible video game skit.
Oh, I'm so happy I'm here for that.
We waited. We waited for you.
Guys, I'm just like...
But what we're going to do right now is we're going to move on to the level update. This is our weekly discussion of the week's biggest
Oh, I didn't miss it?
gaming industry news.
Guys, I just feel like...
Oh no! Can't see the logo. What a bummer.
Son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch, real doll.
Start over. Start from scratch.
Think so. Greg's here, so we should just start over.
Yeah, schla, blah.
First up.
Yeah, schla.
So, as I was saying, NPD might not have been correct all these years. They have been underreporting digital sales since 2010.
That's
Shut
insane.
the fuck up.
Thank you for the host. Really appreciate
Thank
the
you very much.
Niali. Gamasutra writes, the new restated reporting from NPD shows that spending on game software has actually been increasing steadily since 2010, whereas the previously reported data indicated somewhat of a spending plateau. According to NPD, these discrepancies came from a lack of information on digital game and DLC sales in past years. For example, the 2016 report said that 44% of all consumer game spending was on physical versions of games in 2015. This year's report now says that only 31% of game sales were physical in that same year. As a result, 2015 consumer spending was previously reported as 16.5 billion rather than the 23.2 billion that actually happened. Those discrepancies go as far back as 2010 and range between 2% and 40% changes. NPD spokesperson David Riley told Ars Technica that the numbers have been restated to account for better visibility on mobile and digital full games and DLC spending. The restatement, he says, was made possible by NPD's earlier acquisition of the analytics firm EEDAR, as well as the flow of more data directly from a panel of game publishers. So, digital is even stronger than we thought, and gaming is stronger than we thought.
See,
It's doing even better. We thought it was doing well already. Consoles are on the rise, but this tells us that digital is maybe a closer future than we expected. We do have a poll for you guys. Do you buy games physically or do you buy them digitally? Physically and staying that way as long as possible. Physically, but I'll be going digital in the near future. Mostly digital, but I still go physical here and there. Or D, all digital, baby. How you guys feel about this story?
I feel like we've been lied to all of our lives.
Right.
I'm upset that we read the MPD results and now we've been reading lies to the fans.
Yeah,
It's kind of a bummer.
it's bullshit. Is what it is.
They still haven't gotten
Wait.
it right yet, as far as like displaying, not just that they got the information wrong, but as far as displaying digital sales and how it's no longer in the order it should be.
Fucking everything up, dude.
They show it as a part of how much rev was gained as opposed to actually how many units sold, and that's just confusing. I want to know what sold the most in the month, not by dollars. I just want to know units. Like how many units did this sell, and what was the top seller? That's what I want to know.
Unrelated to this,
Yeah.
not real sure what you said that jogged my memory, but I went to Target today because they had a whole big setup for the Mario Kart Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Pretty cool. The shopping carts with the Mario Karts on them. The little spheres outside had Mario and Luigi. And apparently the door is supposed to make like some kind of Mario Kart sound when you walk through, but it did not do it. And that was both depressing for both Jen and I. We walked through the door and we both were like, oh.
I've ruined the experience.
And then I went to check out what the Switch situation was like, if they had one set up so I could like get some hands on. Not set up and none in stock. Gone already. I think they just got them in stock. I was like, this thing is really...
It's selling like crazy.
Pretty nuts.
Although I'm hearing that every time it comes in stock, it's like 5 units.
It'll break eventually and they'll have them, you know.
Do you still think they're doing it on purpose?
I
Or do you think they
know.
legitimately can't keep up with the demand?
I don't know. I mean, at this point, they've been selling games for how long and consoles for how long? You don't understand like how to manufacture enough systems yet. I feel like it's on purpose. I do. I don't know why. There are clearly people hungry for it, so just make more. Like it's not difficult. You know what I mean?
I wonder if it might come back to bite them in the ass, actually.
Yeah, I'd wonder as well.
Because
I
the thing
am
is, people
just-
go into like a GameStop, right, wanting a Switch, and you know how people are at
We're
GameStop.
missing Greg.
Wait, what?
He's
Oh,
here, but
I need
we
to
just
show him on
didn't have
the-
his camera up.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. I am interested though. Like I'm keeping my eye on it. I can't afford one right now, but I am interested because I would like to play the games that come to it down the road when they do like have more. But yeah, it is annoying.
What I wanted to say was that at GameStop, as you know, if you go in to get something and they don't have it, you're going to leave with something else because those assholes will never stop pushing you to buy something else. So that's the dangerous game they're playing, is that people go in to get a Switch and they're like, oh, but we have the PS4 Slim for $300 now with a 1 terabyte hard drive. Why don't you get that instead?
Well, GameStop apparently has Switch consoles,
Oh,
but they will only sell them as bundles that they put together.
right, at like $500, right?
Yeah,
That's
they're like,
ridiculous.
well, we can sell you we can get you a Switch, but it has to be one of these bundles, and they're making the bundles, not Nintendo. So yeah, they're like holding them ransom for bundle prices.
That's messed up.
Yeah, it's fucking
What's
crazy.
a bundle price?
Like they have Switch consoles, but apparently they'll only sell them to people if they get like a
If they
bundle.
buzz like a bee?
No, if they get like they'll bundle together
Oh,
like
bundle.
yeah, like Mario Kart and a Pro
Oh, you were saying
controller.
Bumble.
No, not like Biggity Buck Bumble. Remember that game?
No, I do
Biggity
not.
buck bum bum biggity bum.
It's an
I love
N64
that game.
I'm kind of surprised. Maybe I shouldn't be, but 61% of the viewers saying physically and staying that way as long as possible.
That's me, baby. These are my people.
Otherwise, it is mostly digital, physical here and there, and a few people saying all digital, baby.
The thing that I hate most about physical editions is like those statues that nobody wants.
Yeah, Greg.
You know what I mean?
I'm
It's like
like
the-
kind of straddle the line. Like I do like buying physical games because I like the ownership, and I just like personally I like the boxes. I'm a collector type of person.
Me too.
But
I like to see what I own.
exactly. But I'm also on the other hand not like really resisting the digital. Like I'm ready when it's time. If they're like okay, all digital, I'm like all right, no problem. Like I'll adapt. It's not a big deal. So I'm kind of in the middle somewhere.
Moving on, you guys got a glimpse at this next story, but let's go through it, Dean.
Wait, when are we doing the video game skit? Because I found one.
Why don't we do it after the level update?
That's what I was thinking.
ready?
Yep, do it, man.
The Joker has been revealed for Injustice 2.
Lay Joker.
Official Joker description from WB and NetherRealms. Though, spoilers, heads up. Though killed by Superman, the Joker continues to haunt the lives of all those touched by his madness. By destroying Metropolis, he sets the events in motion, which made enemies of Superman and Batman. If he were alive to see the chaos he'd created, he surely would be smiling.
Oh my god.
That was good.
Not bad, actually.
That's not my Joker. I'm practicing. It's gonna one of these days. I'm gonna be ready to
Yeah.
show you guys.
Okay.
I practice in my car. People probably think I'm out of my fucking mind, but that's kind of the
They
point.
already
You know what
think
I'm
that.
excited for? The Heath Ledger documentary.
Me too.
Yeah.
And we
Watch
do have
that.
a poll. How do you feel about the Joker's new look? Awesome. Love the new style.
Okay.
Emo Joker? No thanks. Who cares? Injustice 2 hype. How is the Joker even in this game?
That's my question. How is he in this game?
I don't know. But here's what I would say to that. The game and comic does involve 2 universes. One of the Jokers is still alive.
Okay.
Yeah.
In the, what as I suppose will be considered the Earth 1 universe, which is like our universe, that Joker is still alive. So this might be him. Or he does have a drastically enough different appearance that it may be one of the other, like it might be fucking, what's his name? What am I looking for?
Might be fucking.
You know what I'm talking about.
Jason Todd.
Jason Todd.
Oh, really?
I don't know. I'm just saying.
Who's the Robin
it's
we
a
just saw there
possibility.
then?
Damien.
That's Damien.
That's his actual son.
Oh, that's Damian Wayne.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. Thank you for the follow, Alex.
Yep.
I don't know that is the case. I'm just saying these are some of the possibilities. It could either be the Joker that's still alive. It's comic books also. That Joker that was killed might have been brought back. It could be a Jason Todd Joker. You don't know.
A lot of people saying it looks like they took inspiration from Jared Leto's Suicide Squad
Yeah,
Joker.
I can see why they would get that, but I also don't know the reason. I think there's probably a reason for the look change. I still haven't gotten a chance to read the first 2 issues of the comic yet, so I imagine between the game and the comic, it'll be explained.
Are the first 2 issues of the new series out? Because they still haven't released the last volume of the last Injustice.
Yes,
of year 1.
Yeah, the Injustice 2 comic. There are 2 issues so far that are out.
If it is a different Joker, because of the appearance, his moveset, though, seems very, very similar.
Most of the characters that have been brought back from the first game,
Yeah.
minor tweaks. Their specials have all been changed, and I think some minor like meter burn moves, which is just like, it's not a special, but it's like your regular combat moves. You can add a little extra oomph to. Some of those have been altered, but their basic movesets are pretty much the same for most of the characters. Batman, Superman, all of those looked, from what I could tell, really similar, which is good because they have a player base that spent time memorizing combos and things. They don't want to just throw them out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I will say, in watching the trailer, man, I'm like so impressed with all of the animations. Like,
Yeah. They
when
stepped
he
it up.
throws his, I guess it's like, it looks like a fire extinguisher, but it's like a gas-filled one. This trail of smoke that comes out, I was like, holy shit! Like, it looks crazy good, dude.
Yeah, the one thing they still haven't gotten perfect are the character models, especially the female character models. But everything else,
Some of the hair, Supergirl's hair looks really weird.
yeah,
in
it,
some
it
scenes.
gets a little weird, especially during the cutscenes where
I was gonna say mostly just in cutscenes.
Yeah, but
In
when
the-
you just
At
have
least
the-
their bodies are so much better.
Yeah.
Wonder Woman in the first game looked like,
She looked like
I
a
don't
dude.
even know. Yeah.
well, I mean that's kind of appropriate, right?
Not according to Gal Gadot.
No. Yeah, true.
Yeah, but when Gal Gadot was announced as Wonder Woman, the feedback was she's not big enough. Where's Ronda Rousey?
Yeah, but you gotta remember, these are like the, you know who they are.
I know who
Ronda
they are.
Not normal.
That was
normal-ass
legitimate. I'm
comic
not
book
even making
fans.
that up. There was a lot of people who were like, should be Ronda Rousey or
Yeah,
Gina
definitely should
Carano.
not be either of them.
Ronda Rousey makes me sick.
No, Gal Gadot's always kind of like the, not the person I would thought of until she was cast, but the like physicality of like who I would imagine Wonder Woman to be.
Yeah, that's how I picture Wonder
I was
Woman,
nervous
but-
about her at first, but she totally owns it now.
She's great. I really
Yeah.
love her as Wonder Woman.
Especially with the Spy Kids 2 theme song behind
Yeah.
it.
But I am stoked for this game, man. It looks like it's great. And they also announced with this, there was a Dark Side gameplay trailer. Mm-hmm. He looks awesome. We're gonna talk about all this in depth on Power Up tomorrow. And then there's a multiverse mode, which extends the single player experience past the story mode. So you can go in and do like mini story missions against like alternative versions of the heroes and
Oh,
villains,
wow.
and get extra loot and like gear and armor and stuff like that. It's
I
gonna
have
be
a
good
feeling
game,
this
man.
game is going to get like real close to that 90 on Metacritic.
I hope so.
I'm thinking like
I'm
88.
very excited.
I think it's going to
Really
review
excited.
very well. It looks solid.
Yeah, I hope so, man.
Greg, we got one more story here in this level update. Go ahead.
I think this story belongs to me, gentlemen.
Oh wait, I think I forgot to put a poll in there for you guys.
That's what I was thinking.
I didn't forget to put it. I just forgot to talk about it. So nobody said awesome. Love the new style. Got a few for emo Joker. Who cares? Injustice 2 hype, and a lot of people questioning how is Joker even in this.
I am curious to know, but like I said, they'll answer it either in the comic or the game.
Right.
I think it looks cool. I think it looks cool. I think it's just different enough to where it's interesting and it still looks like Joker. And it's not like tattooed haha on your fucking face and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think it's cool. I'm curious to see why he looks so different.
Well, I mean, going back to that, that's just so ridiculous because the reasoning behind the tattoo was going to be explained, and then they've removed it from the film.
Mm-hmm.
So the ridiculous tattoo becomes even more ridiculous because it doesn't even have an explanation. Just
Right.
that movie, my
It
God.
was straight garbage, yeah.
Straight garbage, I agree. Greg, sorry, go ahead.
I like a good gyrating Cara Delevingne, though.
Don't we all?
Vivendi hostile takeover is close to complete. IGN writes, French conglomerate and former Activision parent Vivendi is reportedly honing in on publisher Ubisoft with an acquisition expected by the end of this year. This comes via a new report from Reuters, with the publication sources saying that advertising group Havas and Ubisoft are the first on Vivendi's takeover list as it attempts a major expansion this year. The expansion is reportedly an act to appease investor concerns after Vivendi shares dropped 3%, despite the fact that chairman Vincent Bellore has spent nearly 15 billion euros on shareholders and acquisitions. Vivendi currently owns 25% of Ubisoft and has been jockeying to buy the company after it acquired Gameloft. Ubisoft head Michael Guillemot and Yves Guillemot have been actively against the takeover. The last year reached out to Canadian investors to stay independent. Vivendi acquired Activision Blizzard in 2008, but sold its shares back to the company in 2013.
So yeah, this is happening. It's kind of inevitable at this point. They clearly are
They're
going
like
to
this
do whatever it
generation's
takes.
THQ, I feel.
Yeah, I mean, they, as I said, they owned Activision at one point. So this isn't the first time they've done something like this. But I just wonder. We've been talking to Mike about this off stream, and he's like so down on it, and I understand. It's not a good thing, but doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad thing either. I just wonder, like, would they even do anything with Ubisoft if they were to acquire them? Like, would they just let them do their thing and be like, all right, we own you now, but you guys are doing a great job. Just do what you're doing. Don't start churning out sequel after sequel like you already are.
Right.
Like, it's not like they already do that.
Right.
I mean, I do think Ubisoft has a lot of original ideas, and they're one of the better of the big AAA developers as far as bringing those new IPs. But, I mean, they're already doing sequels left and right. Like, what is Vivendi going to do that's going to make them so much worse?
Right.
Eagle Flight VR 2.
Yeah, that is a possibility.
Yeah, but yeah, like, that's the thing, though. Ubisoft already did that. Like, that was Ubisoft.
Yeah, literally.
And I don't even know if that was a bad game to begin with. That might have been fine VR little title. I'm, like, doing a wait-and-see approach on this. Like, I don't think Vivendi's great at all. I mean, they clearly are not, but I also don't know for sure that they're going to jump in there and stick their hand in the pot and start messing everything up.
Yeah, I'm on the kind of the same page. I'm like kind of a wait and see. I don't think they're gonna do much. Mm-hmm. I think they just want to make some money.
Yeah, exactly.
But we'll see.
All that being said, I can't imagine what it's like being the Guillemots and being a part of Ubisoft, even as a developer. It's got to feel so violating to have somebody just gradually chipping away and taking it away from you.
Yeah,
and just watching it happen and not being able to
feel
stop
for
it.
them for sure.
That's got to suck.
They definitely don't want it, obviously. So that's a bummer because Ubisoft is a good studio.
Yeah.
It's a great studio, and so
Like, have you ever had anything stolen from you?
yeah.
Like, I've had my wallet stolen one time. That's it. That's the only thing really I've ever had stolen from me. I was in a bar. Somebody reached into my back pocket. I actually felt it. And I turned around. I tried to see who it was, but they like kind of mixed in with the crowd too quickly.
That sucks.
And I felt so violated, and I couldn't get over it for like days. It pissed me off to no end. Just the idea of somebody reaching into my back pocket and taking something that was mine. This is like a whole other level. Like, this is something that this family built, and now it's slowly being taken away from them little by little. That's just...
You keep your wallet in your front pocket.
I know. I do now when I'm in bars and whatnot.
My grandfather used to keep it in his back pocket, but he would put rubber bands around it, so there would be resistance, and you could feel... He was like, I want them to try to take it. So then I put something there so I can feel them doing it, so I can turn around and
I
fuck
wish
them
I could go back in time.
He's
Like,
crazy.
I wonder what I would have done if I saw who it was.
Oh, I would have beat the shit out
I
of
think I
somebody.
really would have.
Yeah, you would.
Like,
it's
I'm
your
not
instinct.
that kind of guy. You know I'm not.
Sure,
but
but
if
it's
I
just
saw the
instinct.
guy that took my wallet,
Yeah.
I would chase him down and tackle him
I
to
think
the
you'd
ground.
every right to.
Yeah.
Honestly, that is
I would
some
flip out.
bullshit, dude. And it's a pussy move to do that to somebody. Yeah, I had somebody break into my house, and I came home. My buddy and I were at a party, and we came home. My dad had like freaked out earlier in the night because he had like this giant like water cooler sized jug, and he kept like, so he put his spare change in there, but he also like dropped like 20s and stuff in there to like just to save up for whatever vacation or whatever. And he came home one night and it was like totally like it was like halfway empty, I think. And he like freaked out and he thought I took the money because I was the only one home. And I was like, I did not touch your money. I was like, Dad, when have I ever? I really haven't ever like really asked my dad for money since I was like a kid. Like I never, I'm not like that. I make my own money. I don't want anyone to give me anything. And so I was like, Dad, when have I ever taken anything from you? I was like, I did not touch your money. He freaked out. He was super upset. And then I got home from this party, and we went downstairs. We were crashing in the basement, me and my buddy Kevin, and the glass window was busted open. And we had a filing cabinet under the window, and that was knocked down. All the files were, so they must have tried to come in the window. It was someone who knew the layout of my house.
Yeah.
Because they knew there was going to be something to land on under the window.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I fucking know someone.
I think you told me about
was.
this. You knew who it was,
the kid I
right?
shook
You
down.
found him.
Yeah, that was him. That was the same instance, yeah. And so, yeah, my mom turned out was missing money from her purse. She was missing some jewelry. Nothing.
That's the scariest part. Is usually it's
yeah.
people that you know.
And then we had to sleep there, and I was like, I guess we'll sleep in the family room, Kev. I'm not trying to sleep down here. It's super fucking weird now.
That's the other story I told on my stream the other night, and I think I've shared it before here, where we heard somebody in the foyer during our first year in the house. I told you guys about that, right?
I don't think I heard that.
Greg, didn't we tell you about that?
No.
When we heard voices in the foyer
No.
one time? One of the scariest I've ever been in my entire life, by far. I'll tell one more time, just in case I haven't shared it here before. Chris and I, first year in the new house, before the baby, we're up late at night. We're watching 6 Feet Under.
Okay.
Only noise is just the television.
And you were in
6
your
Feet Under.
room?
We were in the family room, laying down on the couch.
Okay.
And the show hits a silent moment where it gets real quiet, and I hear it. I don't know about Kristen, but I hear in the foyer Bogey making noise, and then a voice saying, shh, 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 quiet, quiet, shh, like that. And then I look at Kristen, and I realize that she heard the exact same thing because her eyes bugged out. And we both realized, yeah, we both heard the same thing at the same time.
That's fucked up, dude.
And we froze in fear. Like, we didn't know what to do. I should have gotten up immediately and, like, grabbed a knife, but it took me, like, 10 seconds before I could even move. I run, I grab a knife, and I had to search every single room in the house, opening a closet door. It's just the scariest thing I've ever had to do.
Never found out anything?
All the doors were locked in the house.
Yeah.
Nobody was in there. No signs of entry. Nothing whatsoever.
It's so
That's
weird.
We got an alarm
fucking
system a week later.
terrifying.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was terrifying.
Yeah, alarm system is key.
Yeah.
We didn't have an
Wait,
alarm
was that
system
the
for a
story
while.
that resulted in Kristen sleeping with a knife next to the bed or underneath the
Yes.
pillow?
Until we got
I did
the
hear that
emergency, the alarm system, we both had knives next to our beds.
I have an alarm system and I keep a knife next
Yeah,
to
and
my
we
bed.
locked ourselves in our bedroom every
I
night.
keep a baseball bat under my bed and I have a knife next to the bed. Whoever comes in the house is gonna be dead.
I'll never forget that. That was
Dude,
crazy.
I went to work, not to drag this out, but I went to work one morning. This was not that long ago. This was over the last winter. I went to work one morning. I work really early, if you don't know, like 4 in the morning. And Jem was home sleeping, and I don't really know what happened. I think ultimately I started going out the front door, but I used to go out the garage all the time because we had an electronic garage, and I just get in my car, I tap the thing to close it on my way out. So I think I may have gotten into the car, forgotten I came out the front, and tapped the thing on my way.
Okay.
And so the garage door opened after I left instead of shut, because I was thinking I was shutting it after, but I came out the front.
Yeah.
And so it was open, and I guess the cat, like, bumped into one of the chairs, like, really hard, and he rubs his head on everything. And so he hit it really hard and moved, and this was Jem was home. I was at work already opening the store, and she just woke up because it must have been really loud. So she calls me, and she was like, I don't know what to do. She was like, the garage door is wide open, and I don't know that I did. I just am assuming that's what I
Yeah.
did. So I don't really ever got any closure to that. But she's like, the garage door is wide open, and I just heard a loud noise downstairs. I'm like, go into the bathroom, lock the doors, because we don't have a lock on our bedroom door. We do now, but we didn't. I was like, go into the bathroom and lock both the doors. I'm coming home. So it was just me and this girl who was not a supervisor, and I was like, I'm going to have to lock you in I was like, I have to leave. I'm sorry. I was like, I have to go home and see what's going on. And she was like, is everything okay? I was like, I don't know. And so I was like, I locked this girl in the store so nobody could get her.
Oh my god.
I flew home, dude, like way too fast. Flew home. This, I know I'm a little hyperbolic and I might come off as abrasive sometimes. If someone was there, I was probably going to get arrested. I had my knife and my flashlight. I was fucking kicking open doors.
What else are you going to do? You don't know what the other person might have.
I had this weird feeling in my gut because I was like, I didn't open the garage.
Yeah.
And I was just thinking about like poor like tiny Jen, and I was like, someone's gonna get fucking killed.
You go into that mode.
Yeah,
you
it was
go
bad.
into that mindset.
I was in the backyard. I'm turning on every light, and the neighbors probably thought I was fucking crazy. I'm turning on a light. I'm opening the shed. I'm like ready to fuck somebody up, dude. That was the only time I was really like thinking like, oh my god, like someone's in my house.
Thank you to Adrenaline Junkie and also Mike Litt for the follows. Really appreciate those.
Much.
Keep them coming, guys. Hit that heart button. Also, turn on notifications. That way you can chat with us, and you also get alerts when we go live in the future. All right, let's see where we are here. We're gonna watch a trailer, the trailer of the week, actually, pretty big one, and we're gonna discuss it because there is some news following that. Let me switch over to that screen and zoom in here. We are gonna treat this as a segment, guys, that will be exported to our YouTube, so we're going to introduce it that way. Doesn't mean the show is ending, don't worry. All right.
Me too.
Welcome, level uppers, to another live reaction time. Call of Duty World War II has been officially revealed. Although leaked, we got the first reveal trailer during a Twitch stream that went really poorly, by the way.
It did.
Yeah, it was buffering.
That's what I heard. I was on my way home from work and I didn't actually see it.
Yeah, not the ideal way to show off the trailer for the first time, but it did follow it very quickly on YouTube. For those that haven't seen it yet, let's check it out. Call of Duty World War II.
Call of Duty.
This day have set upon a mighty endeavor. Souls will be shaken with the violences of war. In this hour of great sacrifice, we shall prevail.
Definitely some Saving Private Ryan going on there, right?
Yeah, definitely.
We are all that separates the world from darkness. The enemy is ruthless. We cannot, we must not fail.
Duty first.
I thought that was Joseph Gordon-Levitt the first time I saw him.
I wonder who it is.
I don't know if that guy's anyone really in particular.
This looks great.
Yeah, some cool set pieces going on here.
How many casualties? We executed the mission. Get me the fuck out of here.
And even the music, like the fact that they didn't go with some commercialized music, lends to the vibe that they're going for. That was brutal.
Lieutenant, tell them what we're all about.
No mission too difficult. No sacrifice too great.
Welcome to the Bloody First. You're a long way from Texas for me.
That is kind of the big name actor, I guess, from this. I'm trying to think of his name off the top of my head.
Transformers guy.
Transformers guy.
Josh
Duhamel.
something.
Josh Duhamel, I think is how you say it. Before we even get into discussing this, let's put a little poll in the chat. What was your opinion on Call of Duty World War II's reveal trailer? Was it amazing? Most excited I've ever been for COD, or most excited I've been for COD in a long time. It looks good. I'll definitely keep an eye on it. C, it looks okay, but I don't really like the World War II setting. D, I thought it was very underwhelming reveal for COD. Or E, I don't care about Call of Duty, which is fine.
I'm very excited.
Yeah?
I thought it looked great, and it is the most excited I've been about Call of Duty in a long time.
I remember...
This trailer makes me feel two things.
Go ahead.
One, I'm very excited for Christopher Nolan's Dunkirk.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Two, I can't believe this is like a fucking real thing.
Yeah. It really blew me
Like,
away.
war video games and war films always make me forget that fucking war was a thing that
Yeah,
happened
that is
in the
the
war.
craziest part of it all, isn't it?
Like, I literally watched, like, that scene where he's beating the guy with the brick, and I'm like, holy fuck. Like, I can only imagine like, dealing
It's
with
funny
that.
because I've been watching Mad Men, as I talked about, and like you go through like the real current events that
Yep.
were happening at the time, and they just casually like mention like Vietnam and stuff. And you're like, this is crazy, like because as I watch that show, I think about it like are like our grandparents, and like the children in the show would be like our parents of that time, and it's like crazy. Like our grandparents, like my grandparents were fought in these wars, and then they came to live in this world where everything's just like,
And it's like, how do you even come back from that?
I don't
Like,
know, dude. It's really crazy.
It's crazy.
Not to
And
get off topic.
If,
but
if they
it's
can
nuts.
really, more so than ever before, put us in the shoes of these soldiers and make us feel the way these soldiers felt and give us an idea, even just the slightest idea of what it was like, that would be nuts, because we're getting closer and closer to this high fidelity and this super hyper realistic style of graphics. This is going to be probably the best World War II game from a graphical standpoint that we've ever had.
It looks really impressive, both like story wise and graphically. I think it's going to be. I think it's really going to blow people away. I really do. I know it's just the first trailer.
You were
but
originally somewhat down on the idea of going back to World War II, though. So, like, why did
not
you come
down,
around on that?
Not down on it. I just when the discussion was happening of what would you prefer them to do now that everyone's kind of sick of this future fight stuff. My favorite era is Modern Warfare. I think that's like a good element for a game. Like it's a good time period rather for a game. I think the technology and the weaponry is like just advanced enough to where there's enough like customization options and different feels of weapons. And my only thing about going back as far as I feel like you're limited to the types of weapons you can really have in your class. And I'm more thinking of just multiplayer than the campaign, you know what I mean? Which is really the draw of these games. However, the campaign of this game looks like really amazing.
Emotional, which is what it should be,
so,
right?
So that was really my only thing. I'm down for a World War II game for sure. I'm just a little concerned about how it's going to feel with swapping weapons and classes in multiplayer.
Yeah, let's talk about that a little bit. These notes here are the things they did release following that stream. There is a regular 30-day exclusivity map window for the PS4 version, and typical to other Call of Duty games, there's a private beta that you get for pre-ordering. There's a $60 version and a $100 version that comes with a bunch of bonuses, season pass, and whatnot. As far as the campaign goes, primarily focuses on the European theater and follows the actions of the U.S. 1st Infantry Division squad from the perspective of rookie private Ronald Red Daniels. You go through France, through Belgium, into Germany between 1944 and 1945, but they do have some flashback missions from earlier in the war as well to kind of set the tone.
That's pretty cool.
There's also a entirely separate cooperative campaign.
Yeah, I heard about that.
But we don't know if
pretty
that's
cool.
like a story or if it's like Uncharted where you do like individual co-op missions.
I believe the co-op campaign is the zombies mode.
Oh, really?
I think. I'm not positive.
Okay.
I think so. But Modern Warfare 2 and 3 both had cooperative modes that were not zombies. It was like I'm trying to think of the closest thing to compare it to, but it was like special ops
Right.
missions, and that was really cool because they were like self-contained missions that were cooperative. Like it wasn't a cohesive story, but it was like, here's a mission, you go and do that. Here's another mission, you guys can go and do that now. Next level is this, but it wasn't like a whole story. But I think this is the zombies mode. Is the
Rick in the chat says, I think Dean is right. That's kind of not what I wanted, but
I would like both, and it ideal to have zombies. But the thing is, it seems like whenever they try to do both of those things, like they do a campaign, they do a multiplayer, they do a zombies, they do a co-op mode like special ops or something like that, something lacks. And in my opinion, zombies has really not been any good since Black Ops 2. That might be unpopular. I don't really know.
this is the first time Sledgehammer's ever done zombies, though, as far as I know.
Sledgehammer worked on.
Advanced Warfare.
There was zombies in Advanced Warfare.
There was?
There was. Yeah.
Really? Because I thought I read Sledgehammer had never done it before. Somebody in
What
the
was
chat,
the
if
first
you
Call
can
of
correct
Duty
me on
to
that.
do zombies?
Black Ops 1 was the first zombies mode, which was the greatest. Black Ops 2...
That was with like the wooden planks on the doors. That was like the OG one.
Yeah,
right?
Black Ops 2 was the same way. Those two zombies modes were really fucking great, in my
Black Ops
opinion.
1 was my favorite. I love that mode.
Black Ops 1 is just fucking masterclass.
The game will have a zombies mode, as you said, Nazi zombies, an all-new cooperative mode featuring unique standalone story set during World War II that's full of unexpected adrenaline-pumping action, was what they said.
Yeah. So maybe it's a separate mode?
Maybe.
I don't know. Someone said somewhere during all this coverage by all these like media outlets that the Zombies mode was going to be the cooperative campaign. But like I was going to say,
no, Rick and everyone's right. World at War was the original Zombies. That was my Zombies.
Oh, is that true? I didn't know that.
That's what I thought as well.
Black Ops 1 was.
I didn't want to misspeak though, because I'm not really the most knowledgeable.
I didn't even play World
in
at
Call
War,
of Duty.
so yeah, don't take my word for it. I don't really know.
I loved that Zombies mode. That was the best.
The game's multiplayer will be revealed at E3 between June 13th and the 15th, but we know a few starting details. The game features boots on the ground gameplay, meaning no jetpacks. This is straightforward. This is World War II, like visceral, old school guns, melee combat potentially, like we saw with the guy
until Sam Worthington
beating the guy
comes
down.
back from the future and
That
gives
was
you
my main. That's all I wanted, really. No matter what era they did, I'm done with that for sure. I'm over it.
There's a new social hub called Headquarters where you can hang out and meet up with friends. Think the Tower in Destiny or a town in World of Warcraft. In multiplayer, beyond the American GIs, you can play as women, resistance fighters, Brits, African-American GIs, and others to be announced. So they're trying to add some diversity as well, which is always good, right?
Yeah, it's awesome.
Polygon kind of made a weird story on that whole thing, saying that their diversity is simply a marketing ploy. I think it's kind of weird
makes
to
a lot of weird statements
call them
these
out for
days.
that.
Yeah.
Shouldn't you just be celebrating this?
I would think so, yeah.
You know, why do we have to try and pick apart ulterior motives?
Especially because that was a touchy thing still during World War II. So it is worth mentioning. You know what I mean? Because, like, that was a thing then. So, it you know, what do? You know what I mean? So I think, yeah, like, that's not really a marketing ploy. That's letting people know that, like, they're going to respect diversity, even though back in that era, it was like a prejudiced time to live.
Sure.
I think it's worth mentioning. I don't
Definitely.
think there's anything wrong with that.
Going back to the poll, I can see that most people say it looks amazing and that it's the most excited they've been for COD in a long time. Otherwise, most people said it looks good. I'll definitely keep an eye on it. There were several people that said I don't care about Call of Duty, which is understandable. You know, if you're not into the FPS genre or just not into Call of Duty in general. But overwhelmingly positive, as you can see in the poll there. So, and I mean, look at compared to last year with Infinite Warfare, the like to dislike ratio on that video compared to the reveal trailer for this one. Yeah, if you want to look it up on YouTube real quick, or Greg, if you could look it up on YouTube real quick just to see what the like to dislike is on this video.
I will say this is the first Call of Duty trailer. I'm one of those people that doesn't really care anymore. I haven't played one since like probably Blops was probably the last one I played, the first one. But what was I gonna say? This is the first one that intrigued me. Like as far as the story and everything, like its cinematic value, that's what I would play out of it. The campaign.
The thing that's going to pull me in here, I know that Call of Duty is all about multiplayer, but what's going to pull me in is if I hear that the campaign is awesome and emotional and gripping and longer than 3 hours. Like that's what's going to get me to play this game.
Oh, it'll definitely be longer than 3 hours.
Especially if there's a cool co-op mode, also with a gripping storyline that's in World War II. Like, if I could play that with you guys, I would maybe get this
Call
game.
of Duty. Call of Duty Infinite Warfare is the 5th most disliked YouTube video.
Wow, yeah.
It is 10.8 million likes to almost 2.5 million dislikes.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
I haven't really been like gung ho pumped
That's crazy.
for a Call of Duty game since Black Ops 2. Like that was the one that like that was the last one that was like it really got me. Like there was no, you know, I'm not really that way. You guys know I'm kind of moved from game to game. I keep going, but like Black Ops 2 was the one like I come home I'm playing Black Ops 2.
Yeah.
Every day. Like that was the last one to really get me like that. So this one is the first one that's made me feel like this could potentially bring me back there, especially with the focus. It seems like they really are focusing like on making this a great story and they listen to their fans, which is wonderful. And it seems like because if Zombies is their co-op experience, I would expect it to be very good because they're focusing all of their energy into this one extra mode. You know what I mean? And I am excited about the multiplayer. I don't know if you had it in your notes, but there was no auto regen.
Yeah.
In health.
Supposedly med packs.
You have to call a medic or you have to find a med pack, which I think is great.
That was very attractive to me reading that.
I think that's awesome. I fucking hate when you get someone down to the wire and they run away and then they recover.
Auto regen, yeah.
That's the worst, dude. So I'm excited. I think it's going to add a level of difficulty to this that it's been missing for a while. I'm excited. I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, I am as well. There's a lot to be
I think
excited
it was
about.
Ariana Grande who once said, "Focus on me."
That May or may not.
What a
be
way
true.
to end
I
this.
couldn't tell you.
You're welcome.
Guys watching on YouTube, please let us know what you think of the reveal trailer for Call of Duty World War II. Give some comments, leave some feedback.
Oh, they've definitely left comments about me saying Black Ops 1 was the first.
I'm sure they
By
have.
now.
Tear Dean apart, of course. And like the video if you did. Hit that subscribe button if you want to see everything we do here on youtube.com/the Level Up Network. Until next time, as always, take care and level up.
Level up.
Level to pay.
All right.
Do Nishihao. Do you know what that's from?
No, I don't.
No.
Big Daddy.
Oh, is it really? Adam Sandler references out the wazoo
It's
tonight.
when Jon Stewart comes, he's like speaking at his party where they waste the good surprise.
Yeah, we wasted the good surprise.
He's like, oh, thank you everybody. Before I go to Japan, or should I say, duh, Nishihao?
What a weird movie for Jon Stewart to be in.
Yeah, it was, dude.
Okay, guys, we are going to go to another commercial break. When we come back, we're going to do a video game skits. We're going to do our sub and patron only giveaway. So if you want to be a part of that giveaway, make sure to subscribe or become a patron right now. We urge you to subscribe since we are trying to get to that sub goal of 80. So do that while we're on commercial break and you will be included in the giveaway. Until then, hold on tight. D-Day. We'll be back in approximately 60 seconds.
Focus on me.
Hold on tight, don't ever let go, little baby. Just hold on tight, little baby. Don't ever let me go, yeah, yeah.
That reminds me of the new Harry Styles song that's out currently, which I adore.
It's so good.
It's so good.
I have a weird affection for Harry Styles.
I have a very odd affection for that song.
Yep.
Sign of the Times. It's so good. I've been belting
It's
it
fucking
everywhere I
awesome,
go.
dude. It's like, dude,
It
I
reminds
watched
me of,
that,
like, David Bowie.
Yes, exactly, Greg.
Right.
I watched that on Saturday Night Live when he performed,
Yeah, with Jimmy Fallon hosting.
and it's just like was not what I was expecting at all, and I was like mesmerized by it. I was like,
This is why
fucking
I can't
awesome,
wait
dude.
to rub your left earlobe with my tongue.
Because it was like back when like music was so simple. It was like him, a bass player, a guitar player, and a
Yep.
drummer, and it just
Yep.
sounded like old rock and roll. Like it was like a
And it was like
a
an
rock
old,
ballad
like, just
almost.
like a 5.5, 6 minute long song
Yeah.
of just like someone belting their emotion.
dude.
That's what I miss in music.
It was like
man.
old Elton John, old David Bowie.
Yes,
It was fucking
yes.
awesome.
I agree.
Good
David
song.
Bowie is like exactly who I thought of when I heard it.
Good song.
Very good song indeed.
I hope,
That's probably what I'll be
um,
singing in your shower when I stay there.
I hope when his album comes out that it's not that one song. Like I hope the whole album is like that.
I'm assuming that's why he broke away from the band, is because he wanted to do stuff like that. Zayn kind of went more like the R&B route,
Right.
which I like that aspect of him too. But Harry Styles, I was not expecting that at all. When I
Harry
heard the song.
Styles, if that's the type of music he's going to be playing, that's something I would actually listen to.
Oh fuck yeah, dude! That's like exactly what I've been craving. I've been
so
playing
good.
that song on repeat everywhere I go,
It's great.
and that's all I have to say about that.
Yeah, I think me too. I think we're pretty
That's all I have to say
good.
about that.
That was a Forrest Gump reference.
That was a Forrest Gump reference. It's a good one.
Running.
Do you guys have the skit open? I hope you're excited.
What was
Oh,
found a
is
good
it in
one.
the outline?
It's called Meeting a Prostitute.
Oh, wow.
I can't wait for them to try to guess where it's from.
Okay, hold on. Meeting a prostitute.
Where is it?
Probably in one of the
It's
new
3
games.
parts too, so
Oh,
we have to divvy
it's in here.
who it is.
Okay, yeah.
The one part is only 2 lines, but it's a good one. It's very it's weird the way they word stuff. I forgot this was that game it was
I don't know
from.
what
All right, let's head back. Welcome back, Level Uppers, to the Level Up Show, episode 167. This is a gaming dedicated talk show on every Sunday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. If you like what we're doing at any point, be like Mike Collette, hit that heart button right here at twitch.tv/Level Up Show. Turn on your notifications. That way you get alerts when we go live. Right now, we're making a big push towards 80 subs. The reason for that is that we've been contacted by Twitch. We are on the schedule for a partner spotlight this fall, which would put us on the front page of Twitch, potentially for a full week. Could make a huge difference, could change our lives potentially. So if you want to help us get there, sub for $5, sub for $10, sub for $25, or sub for free if you have Twitch Prime, which you can link up through Amazon Prime and help us make our dreams come true.
Link that shit, bitch.
Yeah. We are going to do a video game skit.
I'm
Just
excited
said,
about
yeah.
that.
Who do you want to be each person, Greg, considering you found this skit?
This is a tough question.
Just say
I've been
colors.
thinking
Who do you
about
want to be
this.
each color?
I know. I've been thinking about this. Do you guys know the scene?
I
No.
don't,
Okay, so
but I'm
it's
down
called
for
Meeting a
anything.
Prostitute.
Okay.
Whoever plays purple is a detective. So I
Okay.
feel like it has to be Dean.
Okay.
Whoever plays the prostitute is red. So I feel like that's Drew. And then I'm going to play blue.
Really? You think I'm the prostitute?
Oh, this is a 3-person?
Yeah, there's 3 in here.
Oh, we gotta find some more 3 people ones.
Yeah.
That's what I was going for. I looked up 3-person skits.
So, give me some, like, backstory on my character here.
Okay, so you're a detective. You are searching for cases similar to the one that you're currently investigating about a missing child.
Okay, what type of person is he, though?
He's like aged. He was a cop his whole life,
What's he
and then
sound
he
like?
ended up. He's like like Solomon Grundy-esque.
Solomon Grundy?
Like,
Yeah, he's kind of grumbly. Ugh.
yeah.
You know who
Yeah.
this is?
Yeah. I don't remember the scene directly, but
Uh,
yes, you nailed it. You nailed it.
Wait, Drew, do you not want to be the prostitute?
I'm okay with being a prostitute if you want me to be a prostitute. I'll do whatever you tell me to. You're the director in this situation.
Yeah, I feel like I have to be the director. Okay, so you're gonna be the prostitute, and then I'm gonna be blue.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I don't know how to
Dabba-dabba.
say these lines while being Solomon Grundy.
Well, that's exactly what the game is like
Just
too.
be kind of
so-
like grumbly and gravelly, and that's it.
And no, it's not L.A. Noir. Whoever said that. No. But good guess.
All right, Greg. Tell us when.
3, 2, 1. Action.
Lauren Winter.
So, is that a
Drew,
Russian accent?
female.
That's all I got.
Sorry, I only see clients by appointment.
Wait.
It's $50. I don't kiss, and I I can't do this, Greg.
You can do
Come
it.
on,
Wait,
Drew.
do you want to be the detective and I'll be the prostitute?
Do you want to be a prostitute?
I feel like I could do a prostitute better. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Drew,
I feel
you're
like
the
we- I
detective.
feel like
we
All
were
right,
miscast.
rewind. See, this is why I usually do auditions. I'm sorry, everybody.
Okay.
All right, so redo. Dean, you're the prostitute. Drew,
I'll
you're the
let you go.
detective.
Okay. All right.
Fake gum.
Okay, come.
Lauren
3,
Winter.
2, 1. Action.
Lauren Winter.
Sorry, I only see clients by appointment.
Wait.
It's $50. I don't kiss and I don't do any weird shit.
Here's Louis C.K. right now. Fine by me.
You should take your clothes off. We ain't got all day.
Oh shit.
Nope.
Actually, I'm not a customer.
Oh shit. A cop. I should have known. What do you want? A freebie? Is that it?
Tell me about Johnny. What kind of kid was he?
I knew this was gonna be a good one.
Stop scrolling around, you animal. Johnny was a really good boy. Sometimes he fought with other kids who called me, in his own way. I think he understood what was going on.
Did you suspect anyone after he disappeared?
I mean, a lot of pretty shady characters in my line of work, sure. I thought of it at first, but it didn't seem to make any sense. I don't believe any of my clients could have done that to my Johnny. And all those other kids. You want one?
No thanks. I quit.
That's brave.
How did your son disappear?
He used to go play with the neighborhood kids after school. It was pouring down something awful that day. I'll never forget. All his friends came home around 5. All except him.
What do you want, asshole?
Lauren? Is everything alright?
She's just swell. Now beat it, loser.
Are you all right?
Better than him, I guess. Who is
I
he?
got knocked out in this.
An ex-client who thinks he owns me. He was getting violent, and I told him I didn't want to see him anymore.
Well, you should be careful. He'll probably be back.
And scene. That was good.
What was this from?
That's from Heavy Rain.
I never played it.
Definitely not the prostitute that was from Heavy Rain that you were just
Never
doing
played
there.
it. I was pretty much just doing Harley Quinn.
I also want to shout out Mr. Zephyr because he was the first one to guess the video game, so props to you.
Props to you, Mr. Zephyr.
Props, bro.
All right. Before we do the giveaway,
Was
could
that
you
a
guys
fun one? I like the 3-person one.
hold down the fort for like a few minutes? I'm gonna go.
Yeah, no problem.
Greet Kristen.
Yeah, I like. I think the three having like all 3 of us involved is fun.
Yeah, me too. You played a very convincing prostitute.
I appreciate it. I feel like I was born to be a prostitute.
That's what I was thinking. So that's perfect.
I don't know, like, I never played the game. Andrew, I feel like, was a little critical about my prostitute voice.
Well, that's why I picked that scene, or that game in general. I looked up 3-person skits, and then Heavy Rain popped up. That voice acting in that game is literally god awful. It's one
Really?
of the worst voice acted games in the world.
Oh, wow.
Like, they're like, that whole scene, it's like Lauren Winter. She's like, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's just bad. Like, it's very bad. So I like this little spice you gave it.
Thank you.
I feel like
appreciate
you
that.
were Fran Drescher as a prostitute.
A little bit. Yeah. I was going for, like, a little bit of a, like, just a Harley Quinn that was more focused on being slutty than a bad guy.
I feel like her lines were what made that scene.
Well, that really means a lot to me. I gave it my all, for sure.
Yeah. I feel like you succeeded.
Thank you very much. I really tried.
Dean, I'm very excited to see you because you know what I have for you?
What?
A Baby Groot coffee mug.
Oh, boy, I'm excited about that, Greg.
Yeah, I also have something else for you too.
Don't. I'm just excited to see you in general, man. I'm very
Well,
excited
that's-
about it.
Rick, I got those coming. It's me, Detective Norman Jaden.
Thank you for the follow, Grim Reaper?
Thank God it's not Grim Fandango because I literally would have shut down the stream.
Death himself with the follow, coming in strong. Thank you very much.
I think it was Grim Rape.
Grim Rape. Yeah, oh, Grim Reaper. Grim Reaper.
Grim Rape, eh?
Grim Reaper.
Don't cry now, it's the sign of the town.
Baby Groot. What do we got going on in the chat?
I like a good Baby Groot. I can't wait to see Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
Me too, man. I'm very, very excited. Are you going next Tuesday, I take it?
Correct.
I'm going Saturday. Next Saturday. I'm pumped.
That's a good day to go.
I was gonna
This is
go...
the one of your first not going on Thursday, but
Well,
you got Jen's friend.
no, I was gonna go on Thursday, and then
Yeah.
the thing with the rehearsal dinner, and
Yeah.
now I don't
Yeah.
have to go to the rehearsal dinner anymore, and I have a free Thursday night, but I already bought tickets for fucking Saturday.
That's sad.
Yep, it is sad. And I immediately went online and looked for a single ticket because I was gonna go see that shit again by myself anyway on Thursday night, but I was like, nah, fuck it.
All right, guys, we're about to do a giveaway. We do it every last Sunday
That's
of the month.
exceptional.
I am Groot.
It is for subs and patrons only. You don't even have to be in the room. Just have to be a sub or a patron. You can sub right here on twitch.tv/The Level Up Show, or you can become a patron of $5 or more at patreon.com/The Level Up Network. You don't have to type anything in. You don't have to do anything at all. We're going to add everybody, ourselves, all patrons, all subs. Let me just make sure everybody's moved over to the sub position real quick.
It's exceptional.
If it turns out to be Dean or Greg, we will redraw.
If it turns out to be us, can we... No, never mind.
Oh, Guitar Freak, you gotta watch that shit. I just watched that today. It was very good.
I am Groot.
I love it so much.
I am Groot.
All right.
I am Groot.
I think we are good to go.
Let's do
I
it.
feel like I do a pretty good Baby Groot.
All right.
It's okay.
Start.
Dean, I'm going to do the whole episode of Power Up tomorrow as Groot.
I wouldn't
All
mind
right.
doing
So we
that.
got how many VIPs there? 62? That looks about right. Yes, there are 62
I can't
or
read
so
it, man.
subs. All right.
You know what they say about 62?
If you have one bird in the hand, you teach him to fish forever.
And the winner of a $20 or less store item is what we're giving
Drum
away
roll.
this week. So that could be many of our t-shirts are less than $20 on our store. Got mugs on there. So anything less than $20 you can get from the store.
gosh.
We will buy it. We will ship it to you.
Who's it gonna be?
And it is J Raven.
Ray-Bay!
Yay!
There you go.
With a 1.6% chance to win.
Everybody clap at Phyllis. Way to go, Jay.
Well, you mark
Ray-Bay.
that down in the outline because I don't think J Ray Bay's in the room right now.
I don't think he is either.
But J Ray Bay is somebody I can get in contact with.
Jay.
White
Ray.
folks, gangsters in the room. J. Ray Bay. J. Ray Bay. J. Ray Bay.
Now, J Ray Bay has
J. Ray
1
Bay.
week to claim the prize. If he chooses to not claim it or just doesn't respond, we will redo the draw next Sunday.
That's what I was thinking.
Oh, he's gonna get the prize.
I don't foresee
He's
him
gonna
not.
get all of my prize.
Oh, he will get the prize.
What just happened? Okay. Sorry about the...
It's my
beep
dick
there.
in a box.
That was random.
It's not that.
It's not.
Good guy, that J Ray Bay. Yeah, J Ray Bay is a good guy, and I love
Oh
his
my
name.
god, Flames to Earth. Hello, Brian. How
Hey,
are
Brian. Hey, Nate Dogg.
All right. Is there anything else we need to catch up on? Are we good?
Hey, Mel.
We spin all the wheels we need to spin. We did our skits. Let's check the followers.
We spun that ship, motherfucker!
Oh, thank you to another follow from Grim Reaper.
I already did it when you were gone.
We
Okay?
pronounce it as Grim Repay.
He's
Grim
just
Repay.
repeating the things that we said.
I'm sorry.
Bullshit. This whole show is bullshit.
All right, moving on. Let's get into.
Drew, you sounded the most like a prostitute just now.
Did, yeah.
Thank you.
You have to practice your prostitute.
I will.
You never know what skin I'm going to throw at you guys, so just be prepared for anything.
That sounds very feasible.
That's true.
That's what I was thinking.
Next in the level updates, Phil Spencer is supposedly upping first-party investment. Microsoft Studios first-party investment. Something that they desperately need.
Yeah, I would agree.
He said on first party, quote, right now, the focus is really on the content that we're building. He says, I know I get some community pushback on our first party slate and what position we're in. And I want to say to people, that same level of commitment you felt from myself and from the team as we've evolved over the past 3 years, as we've evolved service over the last 3 years, as we've evolved and innovated hardware over the last 3 years, is going on with our first party. I don't want to go and pre-announce a bunch of things, but we are upping our investment. There's no doubt about that. He has a very weird way of speaking.
Yeah, I feel like he talks in circles.
Yeah, he definitely, like, I don't know what the word for it is, but the way he jumps around in sentences is kind of like Donald Trump. Where
Yeah.
if you read it in writing, it's hard to figure out what he's trying to say.
It's fake talk.
It's more like Sean Spicer, I feel.
If you hear him actually say it, it's like, oh yeah, you understand where the bridges go and whatnot, but if you just read it, you're like, what the hell is this guy talking about?
I don't understand why the focus on first-party games wasn't the first thing on the list there.
I think it's, I'll talk about it in a second. I think it's more about rebuilding. On large story-driven single-player games, he said, the audience for those big story-driven games, I won't say it isn't as large, but they're not as consistent. You'll have
Fuck
things
off.
like Zelda or Horizon Zero Dawn that'll come out, and they'll do really well, but they don't have the same impact that they used to have. Because the big service-based games are capturing such a large amount of the audience, Sony's first-party studios do a lot of these games, and they're good at them, but outside of that, it's difficult. They've become more rare. And it's a difficult business decision for both those teams. You're fighting into more headwind. That's
So he's like,
not what
why
I
are
would
we going
wanna
to do
hear
those
if I was an
games?
Xbox
Because
guy.
Sony's doing it already, is basically what he just said.
Yeah, I gotta say, I don't.
That's the dumbest
fully
fucking
understand
thing I've
this.
ever heard in my life.
Yeah, I don't like that response.
They're more rare. Sony's doing it, so if you want those games, go over there. And that's why I'm here, Phil Spencer.
Yeah,
Fucking rude.
there's plenty of people that love story single
That
player
makes
driven
me
games.
so mad because that's not true at all.
Yeah, I gotta say, I try to remain pretty neutral, but that's not sitting right with me.
Yeah, it was a weird comment.
Yeah,
You have to think too, like he said that about large story-driven single-player games, but like he doesn't even credit or fucking talk about the games that have stories that are 2-hour experiences that you can download too. Like there's a fucking market for people that want to experience a story, whether they can interpret it themselves, like a game like Gone Home or fucking Journey, or whether it's an Uncharted story. Like there's very much a crowd. That
Yeah,
pisses
all
me
that
off.
being said, though, it was just like one paragraph and like a whole interview.
Journey should be the sequel to Journey. It's just hair metal. Fucking Journey.
But
I-
back to the first party thing. I mean, it seems like Phil Spencer, with the cancellation of Scalebound and the cancellation of Fable Legends and all that, he looked at their first party slate and is like, this is not where we need to go. I'm not liking the way these games are looking. We're rebuilding. We're starting fresh. We're doing that whole thing where a sports team has their year off and they suck for a year, but it's for bigger and better things later on, is what I imagine Phil Spencer is doing. But yeah, right now it doesn't look good. Looks really bad right now. Like, what do we
I'm
got?
shocked at this poll
It
that we
looks
have
bad,
fucking 5
and it
games on
sounds
this
even
list.
worse by the way he's explaining it.
We've got Crackdown probably this year, I would imagine. We got some smaller titles, you know, some indie stuff. But, you know, as far as like big AAA first-party studio stuff, they're not having a Halo this year. They already had Halo Wars. Didn't do that well, did okay. So, yeah, this year is looking lacking, but I wonder if they're saving a whole ton of stuff for this E3 Scorpio
I don't
conference.
know. I thought they would be, but I'm kind of confused now. Like he said, we're upping our investment. There's no doubt about that. And then in the next breath, he said, "Well, we're not really doing the big story games. Sony does those well, but outside of that is you, bro.
Yeah.
It's Sony
Yeah, bro.
and you. You know what I mean? Who is he
Oh,
talking
but they
about?
have Spider-Man. Oh no, never mind. Oh, they have Uncharted the Lost. Oh no, never mind.
But who is he talking about? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, isn't outside of you outside of you referring to Sony would be Xbox. So that's pretty much being like, yeah, Sony does this well, we don't, so we're not.
You could do it well. Just do
Just
it.
try.
Yeah. Like,
I don't
come
understand.
on.
That really is a weird statement. To me.
I mean, I get what he's saying in that, yeah, they're going to do story-driven games, but the main focus, it seems like, to them is we need to have this multiplayer aspect that is the driving
so
force
is that what he's
behind
trying
all
to
of our
say?
games.
That's what I'm just confused about. Like, is he saying?
Yeah, I don't think he's saying that like they'll never do like single-player stories in games. He's saying that for them, they feel like the focus should be towards the larger audience, and what they want is Destiny. What they want is MOBAs. I don't know. Like, you know, he's saying that.
So their first party. He's saying they're upping their investment on first party things in terms of multiplayer.
Right. Yeah, I don't think he's trying to say like we're never going to do story-driven single-player experiences, but those are going to be a side note to what the main focus is.
What about
At least he knows who's got the first-party studios with the story games, Sony. So thanks for the shout-out, Philly.
I don't even. Well, like, what about like Halo and Gears?
Yeah, I mean, again, those are examples of games that have a strong single-player focus, but it still pales in comparison to what most people care about, and that is the multiplayer that sticks around for years after the game releases.
Not in Gears. I would argue that people get Gears for the main campaign and the multiplayer.
You
is
really think
fun.
so?
Yeah, I would. I would be really curious to know the stats of who's still playing.
Should I try to
Horde
find
mode
something
and
on
thing.
that?
Yeah, if you want. I don't know,
How do I
dude.
Google?
Like, I mean, not Halo, obviously. Halo, the draw is multiplayer usually.
Yeah.
But people look forward to the campaigns, and I think with Gears specifically, I don't know that anyone really buys Gears for the multiplayer alone. I don't think the multiplayer.
I'd
in
say
Gears
the
is
co-op
that
is a
great.
big focus with Gears, or was.
Co-op, sure, but the co-op,
Which is multiplayer.
Co-op in the campaign is what I always looked forward to, and that's what I don't, maybe it's wrong to assume that, but I always assume that's what people were drawn to is the co-op in the campaign. That's the best part.
We
of
are
this.
not trying to hate on Xbox. Greg is. We are not.
I always hate
No,
on
I'm
Xbox
not. I'm
because
just
they
being honest.
say
We're just
dumb
curious.
shit like this.
We're just very curious on what is coming from them. As Gravy Biscuit says, how do they expect to sell Scorpios with no fresh new IPs? That's the question. Like, maybe they do have fresh new IPs in the work. It's just a question of when they're going to
Who
reveal
said we were
them.
hating on Xbox?
I don't think he meant it in like a derogatory way, but he was just saying, Sooth Michael, hating on Xbox, nothing new.
Hey man, I've said it once, I've said it a million times. I own a Windows PC. I had an original Xbox. I had an original 360. I had a 360 Slim, and then I got an Xbox One. So I tell it like it is, and if you watch the show, you would know that for sure. But it is what it is.
I'm just not investing.
They're not doing the right
I'm
thing.
very extreme when I talk. So if you get my hatred for Microsoft and Xbox, it's only because they aren't putting out any experiences that I want to play. As far as experiencing video games, like they don't have anything that I would like to play over there other than the multi-platform stuff, which I can get on my Sony PlayStation. So when it comes to my experiences, it's just a totally different vibe. For those people that want to play games like Halo and stuff, and that's what they live for, then good on you. Like, I'm not hating on you because you like those games. It's just not my thing at all. The thing that makes me angry about Microsoft is they say things like this, to which case they don't speak to me at all. Like, I owned an Xbox 360. Like, I enjoyed the games that were exclusive to that console. Like, Left 4 Dead is not a story-driven or focused game at all, but it was exclusive, and it was one of the only games I owned on the console because it was an exclusive that I greatly enjoyed. They don't have
4 Dead
that
was an
series
exclusive?
anymore that hooks me.
What was?
Left 4 Dead was an exclusive to,
Originally it was, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Console
No,
exclusive.
Left 4 Dead and 2 and everything, that was all Xbox.
I think
was-
eventually
well,
one of them...
PC too.
Didn't they come to PS4 eventually, or PS3 eventually?
I thought they did.
They never went to Sony.
Really?
Are you positive? How sure are
Well,
you?
either way.
100%. I bought an Xbox 360 for Left 4 Dead 1 and 2.
They almost had Mass Effect as an exclusive franchise.
I get what they're trying
Yeah.
to do. He's
That
trying to
would've
do
been
here. He's trying
Almost.
to cater to what he thinks their audience is and what he thinks the general gaming audience is. But he did kind of shun a large portion at the same time there. I think he could have worded that a little better to straddle that line. It felt like he came down much more on the side of like, yeah, we're multiplayer focused. Single player is just kind of not what people want anymore. And it's just, generally speaking, maybe he's true in that it's a minority in comparison to the people that want multiplayer, but there's still a huge portion.
I thought so.
That-
Left 4 Dead 2 is on PS3.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
New dubs!
New Dubs, subs?
New dubs!
Thanks, New Dubs.
Thank you for the sub, man.
You just joined the room, too.
Thank you so much for subscribing. I don't know
Or
why
she. I don't know
subs
if you're
aren't
a
showing
boy or-
up with the alerts. This whole new tier
Bullshit.
system
Bullshit.
must have messed up Twitch alerts. They probably have to adjust
Yeah,
things.
Left 4 Dead 2 is definitely on PS3.
As far as the poll goes, we asked you which of the Xbox franchises, their first party, has been your favorite, even ones that have been canceled, like Fable. Halo has by far the majority with almost 60%. Gears is behind that.
No, it's not on PlayStation.
Fable's behind that. And what's crazy to me is Forza has no votes at all. Killer Instinct has more votes than Forza. No racing fans in our community, I guess. Because Forza is the go-to franchise right now. They've kind of beaten Gran Turismo for a little while, although I think GT Sport is going to be a comeback for Gran Turismo.
Yeah.
There's a game called Left 4 Dead on PlayStation, but it's not the zombie game.
Yeah, you're right. I had saw a box art for it that I thought was real, but it doesn't look like it is.
It never came out on PlayStation. That was the only reason why I bought a 360. And then they were like, Mass Effect's exclusive to 360. And I was like, let me check out this franchise. And then I loved it. And then Sony said, don't worry, we have Mass Effect. Come back. And I said, okay. Sorry.
Yeah, I think Greg is right. I saw box art that was really convincing.
Interesting.
The man in the box, ladies and gentlemen.
It doesn't seem like it's listed for PS3.
Thank you to JD for the follow. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, racing is... No one's really made like an outstanding new breakthrough in like racing, I feel like.
The thing is, as somebody said, it's their second to one of their other favorite franchises. Forza and racing in general is not often like a favorite, you know? You might like it a lot, but you're not going to be like, yeah, my favorite franchise on this console is Gran Turismo or
Right.
Forza.
I'm shocked that there's 5 exclusives in that poll.
I just think there almost wasn't.
There it is. It took a little while, but New Dubs Orders subscription just showed
I
up.
just feel their messaging is just way all over the place, and I don't really believe them at this point in anything they say over what they'll show.
Yeah, they've got to prove themselves, but they've got a very exciting E3 coming up, so...
Maybe they don't. I don't know.
I mean,
There's
just
all this
by the
focus
fact
on
alone that
power.
Scorpio is getting officially shown off there, that automatically
Yeah,
generates
that's great,
excitement.
but if they don't have games that are cool, then it
Yeah.
doesn't fucking matter. In my opinion, you know.
I agree with you. I just mean that for me, console reveals are exciting. I'm very excited.
Console reveals are exciting, but I don't think that has a place at E3 personally.
Mm-hmm.
I think E3 is where you show your games.
Yeah, I agree with that. They need to get that out at the very beginning, in the first 5-10 minutes. Show us the box. Tell us when it's coming out. Maybe give the price, although I think they might hold off on that.
Mm-hmm.
And then games. Playable on Scorpio. This is how it looks on Scorpio. And just do an hour and a half of that.
I hope I eat my fucking words. I really do. I hope they have an outstanding lineup. But I don't know. I'll believe it when I see it. I'm sick of them talking. Especially Phil Spencer really seemed like he had things under control. But he said multiple questionable things in his time at the head of the ship here.
Honestly, I feel bad for the guy. I really like Phil Spencer
I
as a
do too.
person, I feel.
I do too, but
and
that's
like
not
I
what
just
we
feel like
can really
he's in a
judge him by.
very bad position. Like he's the Sean Spicer of Xbox. Like he can't fucking say anything about a company.
Is Sean Spicer. He's an asshole. Phil Spencer has been put in a difficult situation.
This is not his thing. He's a game developer
Right.
first.
And he's doing his best, and I get that. But in
I feel
that same
bad for
respect, you took the job, and you understand what your job is. You know what I mean? I
guess.
feel bad that you were given that position in the state that things were.
Yeah, I mean, really, he came from Don Matrick.
Right.
He had a lot to take care of.
But
Oh, I forgot about
he
him.
knew what he was into, and at this
R.I.P.
point,
Don.
there's been plenty of time to at least have gotten your messaging cleared up and at least your ship pointed in the right direction. But this is not the first time he said something that I've been like, what the fuck? Why would you
Yeah.
say that? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't know. We'll see.
Moofy with the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you, Moofy. Holy shit.
Who was
Thank
the
you very much,
one?
movie. Appreciate it, man.
I think we
Who
might
was
be
the
at
one
65
that
now.
said the thing about like, oh well, if you want to just play 360 games, then own your 360? Do you remember that?
That was Don Matrick.
Oh yeah, I didn't like.
Yeah,
him.
that was bad times.
Hughes, nothing. Yeah, Phil Spencer. Phil Spencer's not a bad dude, and he's not doing a bad job. He's just said some questionable things, in my opinion.
Yeah. I think the hope for a lot of the Xbox fan base is that he's playing the long game right now. And that
And
it
I
might
hope
look
so as
bad,
well.
but he's got a lot of tricks up his sleeve, and they're just waiting to reveal them all.
I hope so. Yeah,
I hope so,
I
too.
think that would be a great strategy. Honestly.
But yeah, you guys overwhelmingly voted for Halo as your favorite Xbox franchise. Go ahead, Dean, with the next story.
Oh, well, thank you for the follow, B-Man.
Yeah, a lot of support tonight. Thank you so much, guys. We're going to do wheel spins for 2 subs after the level update.
And thank you guys.
You
so
guys
much
are
for
like,
this.
if we were a big pair of boobs, you guys are like the best bra ever.
We are a big pair of boobs, Greg.
More Xbox talk. 343 acknowledges Halo 5 storytelling mistakes, doubling down on Master Chief. Frank O'Connor of 343 Industries said, "We took some digs for storytelling in Halo 5, but they were absolutely merited. We very much realized that people wanted Master Chief's story." Oh my god. Thank you, Moofy.
Best bra ever was his.
I told you it would
comment.
get us a sub.
Thank you very much. Also, welcome to X1 Bros.
Oh, they're here?
This is the same X1 Bros. As
Of
the
course it
show you
is.
appeared on.
That is X1 Bros. The
Great
very ones.
podcast, man. I listened to the whole episode. Not, of course, just I listened to Andrew's part, but I listened to the whole thing. You guys are really, really great. Good show.
Which everybody should check out. Not just the
100%.
podcast, but check out their channel on Beam.
I checked
Beam.pro.
out the whole. You got a really nice website. Everything's very well put together. You guys are doing a great job.
Hold on, let me put that in the chat so people can see it more easily. Everybody go to beam.pro/X1 Bros. It's where they broadcast all week long with variety game streams, and they end on Fridays with that live podcast, which then also goes on iTunes. I was on their last podcast, and you guys can find that on iTunes and on SoundCloud. I had a really, really great
It's
talk
awesome,
with David,
man.
who is the nicest guy. I also got to meet Mark, Mr. McSpicy, for a little while, who also was just really funny guy. Seems really,
everyone's very
really
well
nice.
spoken. You guys know your shit for sure. Everything's very well put together. I was really, really impressed.
Love to
Good
have you
stuff.
guys on in the future.
Oh, that would be awesome. You guys can counterbalance our shit talking.
Yes.
At
it's
Xbox.
needed, clearly.
You know, just different opinions.
Yeah.
Do we do
That's
that
all it
much
is.
shit talking of Xbox?
You do.
You definitely do.
Yeah, you definitely shit on
you,
Xbox
you
Live.
do
Greg.
it with malice, and I feel
X1 Bros. Be sure to have me on the next podcast.
I feel Andrew and I do out of concern.
We do damage control on Greg, is what we do when he talks about Xbox.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because we don't want to
Make
come
me
down.
angry.
I know, but we don't want to come off as if we're just hating to hate. 'cause
No,
that is
not at
not
all.
the case.
I like
Well,
Xbox,
I'm just very extreme. You guys know that.
Yeah, we know.
but I just feel like it's not. It's just more of a place of disappointment. Like I feel like it could be so much more than it is right now, and I know they can
Yeah.
because I
Yeah.
used to only play on Xbox. Is the craziest part of it.
Yeah. But anyway, let's talk about Halo 5 here.
So they said they definitely marketed it in a way that we hoped was going to be to bring surprise. Yeah, I've totally forgot about the marketing for that game. Was just fucking pulling the
Was the
sheet over your
marketing
head,
for Halo
dude.
5, was that the one with, like, the lock guy?
Yes,
They
they
even had the
marketed
TV show.
this as like something completely different than the game was. It was nuts.
They underestimated how attached people are to Master Chief.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But for some fans, and certainly fans for Master Chief, it was a huge disappointment because they wanted more Chief. They loved Blue Team, they liked Osiris, but they wanted Chief. And that has been a big learning, I'm going to say experience. There's no words that came after that in the outline. Just a big learning period. Chief we tend to think of as kind of a vessel for your adventure rather than necessarily this major character in the universe, but he's really just your entry into the universe. But people have become attached to him over the last 15 years, and they've started to sort of fill in the gaps that the character deliberately has for gameplay reasons with a genuine emotional attachment.
15 years.
Oh yeah, a long
That's
time,
crazy.
And you know almost nothing about him other than his unit
That's
number.
what I was gonna say. Like,
And
does
that
he have
his
a name?
Yeah, John.
He does, yeah. But that's why I think 343 underestimated this reaction, because they're like, why would people care so much about this guy? He doesn't even have a story. Like, who gives a crap?
Right.
But that's not the
I'll
point.
tell you what, I am attached to him, and I couldn't tell you why, but I like him,
Mm-hmm.
and I think it might be because of his relationship with Cortana.
Okay.
I just think it's
Cortana, I like.
once
She
I
seems
saw that
interesting
like
to me.
they're like both like artificial-ish. Well, Chief
Are
is,
they
like,
in
kind
love?
of- yeah, I think.
Look at
Seems
this
like it.
guy.
Oh my god! Thank you so much, dude.
What support. Thank you so much, David.
Awesome. You guys are amazing tonight. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I'm not an expert on Halo, but yeah, I got this distinct impression that they're in love.
Can they have sex? She's a computer, right?
She is an. She
You
is
would
an,
bring it there, Greg.
She is an artificial intelligence, but she kind of finds a way to surpass that.
I thought
Oh,
that
so
was the
she's
case.
like, what's her face from Mass Effect 3?
It's hard to explain.
Yes, kind of, Greg. I actually know what you're talking about there. Rick said in the
Yeah.
chat, and I thought this was the case, she's now evil, isn't she?
From the last
What?
game. So it's kind of. I don't know. It got all weird, dude. Everything got weird in the last game, but that was what kind of, their relationship is kind of what got me so attached to both of them. I think it's just because that's the only really time you learn anything about them is when they're talking to each other. Just how they talk to each other is the only kind of like character influence you get from him.
Right.
Because he's just so kind of
She
like
has fun hair.
Stonewall all the time. But anyway, the effect that the character has had on his surroundings and the fate of the galaxy has had a resonant effect on fans over the years. It wasn't that surprising to me, but the volume of Give Us More Chief at the end of Halo 5 was significant, and so I think if anything, he's slightly more important now than he has ever been, certainly to our franchise. Instead of focusing on bringing new characters into the world and expanding the playable characters, we've sort of shifted the focus a little bit to making the world a little bit more realistic and compelling, and I would say more fun for players who get to inhabit the Chief in the future, pretty much as they demanded. Here's the problem.
Can you answer me one more question?
Yeah, what do you got?
So his name is John. So is he like Captain America? Like, was he experimented
Sort of.
on, and that's why he's like a super
A
soldier?
little bit, yeah.
Yeah, don't you remember those advertisements? Oh, they have the best advertisements
Yeah,
when
they
it
have
comes to
great
Halo, where you
advertisements.
saw him as a kid looking up at the stars and whatnot. Yeah, he has
Yeah,
a
that
human story.
whole ad line was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a man. And I don't know if he was in an accident or he was just like one of the first Spartans he was from like one of the first people to join the Spartan program, which is like maybe X1 Bros will be able to clarify this a little bit better, but to my understanding, he kind of is melded with sort of like an Iron Man type of suit, but like it's like a super soldier suit. And he kind of becomes like one with that. So he's still like half man, half
He's RoboCop.
Yeah, I don't know. It's again, they don't tell you that much about him, but they do talk a lot about the Spartan program.
He was an orphan, taken and trained when he was like 4.
There you go.
So he's more like Black Widow.
Yeah, kind of a little bit, I
If
guess.
we must Avengerize him, then yeah, he's
We're clearly
maybe.
trying very hard to
I'm in that
Avengers.
route
Between
now
Black
because
Widow
I
and
just-
Captain America, baby.
That's where I went with it, so you just have to follow me.
And he also clarified that Cortana was infected with a virus. That she wasn't a villain; she was just infected.
Oh, so she's still good?
She's still
So we
good,
like her?
Oh, he's
Okay.
he's full man, but they kind of allude to him not being.
I like that. He's full man, baby.
There's moments where
Does he have big hands?
he's in a suit.
How would we know, Greg?
I don't
Maybe
know,
I'm just
Xbox One
mistaken.
Bros
Maybe
knows
I'm
everything. I'm just
mistaking
asking
him
questions.
like being kind of trained from such a young age as like military
Yeah.
being the only thing you know. For some reason, at some point in that franchise, I thought they alluded that he was like had like something about him was like mechanical or artificial. I don't know. Maybe, I guess not.
What
he
was
would
the name of the
he would
AI
definitely know
Mass
better than I
Effect?
did. I don't know.
I don't know. We got to move on now because we still have to do Discord stuff tonight. Got one tiny story for you to close off on, Greg.
Edie.
Edie, yeah.
I love me some Edie. I also want to point out quickly in the chat, Mel said that she played the Uncharted collection and she gets why I hate Chloe. But needless to say, I'm now being positive on Chloe. I'm very excited for The Lost Legacy, which is a full game, Diclonius.
You hypocrite.
May 2017 PlayStation Plus games and Games with Gold have been revealed. PS Plus users, I'm very excited. We get on PlayStation 4 Tales from the Borderlands and Abzu, a game I haven't purchased yet, and I'm so stoked to play. Blood Knights on PS3, as well as Port Royale 3 Pirates and Merchants, which I'm so stoked for that one. Laser Disco Defenders on PS Vita, which actually sounds pretty cool. That goes to PS4 as well with cross-buy. Another cross-buy on PS4 with Typewriter, excuse me. Oh, I see what they did there. They did like a little thingy. And then, so Strong Month. Abzu, I'm very excited for.
Dude,
Drew, you played
Abzu
right?
is the
Yeah.
perfect 2-hour play in one sitting experience. Just
Yeah, I
so
need
good.
that.
It's so beautiful. The music is amazing. It's a little too much like Journey, in my opinion, but very memorable for me.
Yeah, I'm very excited. I was reading a lot of what's my girl's Ashley Johnson tweeting about it when she was playing the game.
Oh yeah, she was really into it. Yep.
She was a big advocate for that game, which makes me excited because we all love Ellie. And Games with Gold was also revealed, so here come the confusing dates. Sorry, X1 Bros. On Xbox One, Xbox Live Gold members can download Gianna Sisters Twisted Dreams, the director's cut. That's why I've been waiting for that version. $14.99 normally. Now it's for free during the month
I
of
have to
May.
say that I've never heard of that game before.
Nah.
What the
nah,
fuck
neither.
is that? There's a director's cut of it?
There's a lot of
this is-
PS Plus games too, though. It's
Oh,
like, what the
100%.
hell is that?
Guys, and it's normal now. You get that for the whole month of May, so you don't get a cutoff date. Don't
Oh,
worry,
that's
you have a
good.
month for that one. This is a very good one. Dean and I played this together, the full game. Lara Croft and the Temple of Osiris. Very, very good.
Yeah, that is
will
pretty
be
good.
available as a free download from, oh my god, why did they do this? From May 16th to June 15th, because that makes sense. On Xbox 360, you can start on Monday, May 1st, Star Wars The Force Unleashed 2, which came out in 2007. It will be free for Xbox Live Gold members through May 15th. What is so 14 days for that? And then on May 16th, Xbox Live Gold members can download Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga, which actually I hear pretty good things about. Dean, you played that one too, right?
Lego
Star Wars.
Star Wars, like the originals.
It says The Complete Saga.
Probably the original ones where they didn't have like voice acting and stuff. I didn't play those. I played demos of those in stores when they first came out, but I didn't play the originals.
So also from 2007, you have that
Lego
until
games are great.
May 31st because they only give you games for 10 days.
I bet you
so
I bet you they changed that. At E3,
What?
I bet you. I bet you
that would
they're.
be just so smart.
I bet you their games with gold. They're gonna. Yeah, it's the originals, the prequels, and the original trilogy.
And I'm sorry for those of you that never played Star Wars: The Force Unleashed 2, and now you're gonna play that because I really wanted a third to that game series. I love that series so
The
much.
second one was not as good as the first.
Story-wise, no, but gameplay-wise, so much better.
Yeah, I would agree.
Which interests you most from? We have a poll for you guys. Which interests you most from the PS4, Xbox One offerings? Tales from the Borderlands, Abzu, Gianna Sisters, Twisted Dreams, the director's cut, or Lara Croft and the Temple of Osiris. I can highly recommend Lara Croft, Temple of Osiris, and Tales from the Borderlands. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Tales from the Borderlands is such a nice grab. And then Abzu, I'm stoked to play. That's what I'm most excited for. Gianna Sisters, I can't speak to, especially the director's cut. I don't know how much.
And Tales from the Borderlands, that's the full season, right? That you're getting.
Yeah, you're getting all 5 episodes.
That's pretty solid, man. I would recommend Abzu highly, but Abzu is only like 2 hours. So Tales from the Borderlands, that's like a solid 10-hour experience and really, really great. So
One of my favorite Telltale series so far to date.
It's very good. I like.
It's probably like top 3 for me, I would think.
yeah. So pretty good offerings from both of them this month.
Yeah.
Although I don't know what Gianna Sisters is.
The Lego
director's cut.
Lego Star Wars, the entire saga. That's a lot of game on the Xbox.
Yeah.
side. That's a lot of stuff to do, and the Lego games are always really solid. So that's pretty good.
The viewers are voting for Tales from the Borderlands, and then Abzu X1 Bro says you get the Xbox One games with gold for the whole month. The backwards compatibility 360 games are only available for 15 days to download. Once you download, you always have it.
Oh, okay.
Right?
No. X1 Bros. My confusing issue with it is the fact that they for Xbox One you get Gianna Sisters for the whole month of May, but then Lara Croft you get that from May 16th to June 15th. Like, why not just make it all? Like, I'm confused now. So do you get another new game now from June 15th?
I mean, that is a month, though.
It's
a
just they're
month,
starting
but
in the
like,
halfway
why
point.
do it
Yeah, it
weird?
just
is
starts
my
in the
point.
middle of the month, which is kind of.
I do think they could
That's-
simplify somehow.
Somehow.
I mean, just make it at the beginning
why
of the
is it
month
this
instead of the
hard?
middle. That's all they
Yeah.
have to do, really.
Do you think Xbox just has like a weird deal going on? Like, what is it?
Maybe
what is-
I actually, yeah, I bet you there is a reason that it's like.
I'm
that.
sure there
There
is.
has
There's
to-
got to be,
there
right?
has-
There's got to be a reason
Yeah.
to do it that way.
Probably.
Someone's not sitting at Microsoft saying, "Guys, I know what they want."
No, they're
want-
smart men and women. You know, they wouldn't do that on purpose just to fuck with people.
Would they?
Would they indeed? I don't know, but I don't think so.
All right. And we're going to do a quick fire right here of some other stories. PS4 sells 20 million units in fiscal year 2016. Their forecast was 18 million for that year. So they had a very solid year. They are once again predicting 18 million for fiscal year 2017. So wouldn't be surprised if they also do another 20 million this year. Maybe they'll have a nice price drop. Maybe they'll drop down to 199. Get that sweet spot.
I love
199 is the price where consoles start to skyrocket.
Yeah, I mean that's a good price.
Was that what did the Wii start off at?
You have a seizure there, Greg? You all right?
No, because I had a stroke a little bit. Did it start off at $249 or $199? The Wii,
The original Wii?
or was it $299?
Couldn't tell
I
you.
couldn't tell you. I want to say 249 is what it started at.
I bought mine for $99. That's the sweet spot.
Ew, that's when I got mine. Was when it was 100.
Yeah.
But I don't remember if it started. It didn't start off at 100.
So that's exciting. That probably means they're going to have a great year because of big game releases like Spider-Man. Probably not this year, but maybe.
That's
Maybe.
including like PS4 Pro too, right?
Spider-Man! Guys, there's gonna be no living with me when that game comes out. It's gonna be a rough time for all of us.
In other
Well, I'm very excited for Injustice 2.
Fuck yeah, dude.
in other statistics type news, Overwatch has passed 30 million players. Juggernaut, man.
That's crazy.
Isn't it on the list?
It is on the list, but not
Yeah,
my
I
list.
wish I could say something about it.
And finally, in the rapid fire roundup here, there's an analyst, the same one that predicted the PS4 Slim and Pro reveal, saying that next generation PS5 or whatever will release in 2018.
No, too soon.
Who's this analyst?
This is the same analyst that predicted the PS4 Pro and Slim.
I don't think it's gonna happen.
Wait, that's bad because that means it might be true.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen.
I don't understand why they would ever release the next PlayStation in
This is what they
2018.
do. They do PS5 in 2020 with the kid Marcus back.
I don't think it's gonna happen.
I don't think it's
The
gonna happen. either.
Slim, first of all, is a give me for any console. Any fucking
Yeah.
asshole can just say that and be like, "I'm an analyst. I predicted it."
Yeah, you're right.
Like
Totally.
a Slim is like that's that's gonna happen.
Dean, are you the Level Up Show's analyst?
I don't know who I am.
You're our Michael Pachter.
how I got here. I need to ride home.
If it does come out next year, I feel like it's totally reactionary and them wanting to take some
Yeah, I
thunder
think
away from
so.
Scorpio. And
But
I
I
don't
would
like
be
that.
surprised,
I don't
yeah.
like that at all because the PS4 is doing so well right now, as we just read.
Yeah.
20 million 2016, probably another 20 million this year, if not more, especially if we get Spider-Man or something like that. Like, just write it out. You got another 2 years of crazy sales probably
Even
with
the
the PS4.
Pro and the Slim, both with like the 4K capabilities, are easily predictable at this point in life when everything is iterative and everything has a plus model. Like, I'm not that impressed with these analyzing skills, I gotta say, and I don't think it's gonna happen in
I
2018.
feel like that's like saying like there will be a video game release this year.
Yeah,
Analyst or
there
something.
will be an iPhone in the fall. No shit.
All right, guys, it is
I like
officially
your analyst voice.
sub-only chat time, as my phone has alerted me. We are going into sub-only chat. If you would like to chat with us for the final part of the show, when we are going to be doing On the Spot and our Discord segment, then just hit that sub button right now. If you are an Amazon Prime member, you can link that up with Twitch Prime, as X1 Bros did, and you can subscribe for free monthly. You have to do it manually. Don't forget, it doesn't auto-renew. If you guys sub, you are helping our dreams come true because we are so close to hitting 80 subs. If we hit 80 subs, we are getting a Twitch partner spotlight in the fall, putting us on the front page. Could change everything.
Yeah,
what I was thinking.
everything.
So keep that in mind as we go
If
into
we make it to
subscriber
80
chat.
subs, Tom Holland will be on the show.
That's not true.
We
but it would be
can't
pretty cool.
lie to our viewers, Greg.
Are you sure?
We are, sure.
Oh, wait. Are you sure about it? He's not going to be on the show?
Yes.
No, I'm not sure about that. There's always a chance.
I'm absolutely
Dean.
positive that he's not going to be on the
Dean,
show.
you don't know.
I
You don't know.
actually do. He's not going to be on the show.
All right, I'm going to reach out to him.
And before we move on
Please
to
do.
On the Spot, we have to do some prize wheel spins, multiple prize wheel spins. We got to look them up. I forget who subbed. I know X1 Bros did.
X-Bomb,
Moofy,
Rose
and New
did,
Dubs Order.
and Moofy did, and New Dubs Order.
Yeah. So we got three. New Dubs Order was first. I hate you. New Dubs Order.
Trying to help you out,
This is
dude.
for you, man. Thank you so much for your sub.
That's why I'm here.
He's X1, bro. Yeah,
Way to go, room.
Way to go, Room.
500 XP to the entire room. We are going to start doing more giveaways that require XP.
yeah.
See,
Make sure to hold on to that XP. And also, we raised the bank heist value to a maximum of 5,000 XP because that was a remnant of the past when we had that 400 XP max on that.
yeah.
There's people that have literally like 100,000 XP
Remember when
now.
we first came out with the XP
Wait, I wanna-
system, and everybody was like, "Bank heist, fucking bank heist, bank heist, bank heist."
Yeah.
it was insane.
It was nuts. So many people like that. Next up was Moofy, and then X1 Bros. So this one's for you, Moofy.
Big move.
Big Moof.
What you got?
Sounds kind of dirty.
Give him something good. Yeah,
Moofer.
sounds very dirty.
Oh, we're
What
going to have to
is
do a
it,
lip sync
man?
challenge.
Cool.
And for X1 Bros, thank you so much. It was so nice being on your podcast, man. Everybody go to beam.pro/X1Bros. That's where they stream. Or just go to x1bros.com.
Google Translate.
Google Translate. We got some
Exciting
good stuff
times,
coming.
Exciting.
We have a
times.
Google Translate.
We do.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm
for,
so excited. Those are my favorite ones.
everybody,
Those are
thank
my-
you for your support.
Yeah,
Really,
we're up
really
to 66 subs tonight.
kind. Really nice.
Thanks for your subs.
Everyone's being
Greg
super
doesn't
supportive
fit in his bathtub. Thank you, all the subs.
Wow.
Okay, I'm ready.
What are you doing again? Google Translate. Okay.
I'm doing Google Translate. I chose Spanish
Okay.
That wasn't what he chose.
That's not what he said, but okay.
because Tagalog wasn't there. Oh,
Okay.
do I translate it to Filipino?
Yeah.
Is
Yeah,
that
that's what you
Phil-
should do. Filipino, yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Play by the rules, bro.
Is Filipino with an F or with a P?
It's with a fucking P, Greg.
I wanted to
Because-
say it's with a fucking P, but then I was like, what if it's not?
No, because it shows up with an F. It's Filipino.
I don't know. The Philippines is spelled with a P.
I really don't know.
That's all I know.
So don't curse at me because none of us know because there's no P option for Filipino. It's only spelled with an F. So
I
I
think
didn't
it
know
actually
something
is an
like-
F.
because
I think it
you
actually
should
is an
have
F.
Figured this out by now. You had all the time while we were singing the greatest and best song.
Well, I
in the
have
world.
my sentence. I just don't know how Filipinos sound. Is it like Asian?
Just do your best, man.
Oh God, Greg!
It's already almost 12:30. Make
I'm the
it happen.
mildly racist gay boy. Like this is. Oh my god.
That's
Okay.
exactly what you
Why
are.
do I get the most racist language?
It's not.
It's not
a
at
racist
all.
language. It's just a language.
Like any
No,
language.
but you know how I'm gonna read it.
Just
Don't read it that
do
way.
it. Do it.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yes, we've been
I
ready.
hope so.
Okay, here we go. Kapag dingging ko tangko sa aking inglakaka, sa pang kang sibihing sang sari ko kang bakit? Bakit kang gang ay ko ay din sa loob sa aking sok?
Oh no. Oh no.
Pagkapatos ay iisip na rin so dulo ni King Kajok din kato hindi bababababa sa masamang mangkaroon tayo and grupo
no.
sa aking payo.
This is a bad idea.
Aso e funny
We took it too
Now
far,
eh.
dude.
nawe ang paweso a suma iyo ito e level up sa e
Are
payo.
we still even live? Did they shut this down?
That's good.
It's like I feel like I just punched a girl in the face.
I think we might have to call Moriarty, you, Greg.
just know you've done something wrong. As it
I
happens.
had to read it like that, I felt.
Oh,
You nailed it, man. You nailed it.
What did you say?
Okay.
What did you say?
Okay, do you want to know what it was in English?
I would love to know what you said in English.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. When I think about my big toe.
Great. It's been clipped multiple times. That's never gonna go away.
At this point, I just live my life. I'm sorry. When I think about my big toe, I say to myself, why? Why must you also be inside of my sock? Then I think, well, at the end of the year, at least I'll have taken many shits in my toilet. Dogs are pretty funny too. Only if the force is with you. This is Level Up in Filipino.
Wait a second.
That was it?
That was it? It took
Yeah.
you like 5 minutes to read
Jesus
that.
Christ.
It's so much longer on the other side. I don't know.
Man.
From the moment
At
he
what
started
point-
with the bing bong. I was
No,
just
well,
like-
guys, at one point it literally says pagkatapos iisip ba 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 sa masamang.
Oh my gosh.
How am I supposed to read that?
I don't know, dude.
I'll literally copy and paste it. It literally says ba ba ba
I believe
ba.
you. I believe you. It's not a question of belief.
I'm copying and I'm pasting it. Just so people know I'm not racist. Look, that's what it said. Ba 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 sa masamang.
We all
what
believe
it
you.
said.
It's not an issue of belief.
Dean,
Wait, well,
read
first
that
of all,
sentence.
you said ba 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 ba. That's
No.
a ba ba ba.
I'm not
There's
going to
only three
read it.
bas
You've
there.
both done it at this point. I'm the only one
it's
to...
4 bars.
no blood
Oh
on
no,
my
it's only
hands.
3
It's
bars.
3 bas. You got it wrong, man. Whatever you said, now it's completely different. You probably just
Hey,
insulted
you
a
know
million
what?
people with that ba 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 ba.
Either way you slice it.
I love everyone, and you guys always make me look like the worst.
All right. Well, anyway, we got to move on to the community focus segment of the show. What's it called, Dean?
On the spot.
On the spot, you guys can submit hard-hitting questions every week on our Twitter at the Level Up Network, level spelled LVL. Just use hashtag on the spot, like this person did.
This is exciting.
Dear the Level Up Show,
Hi.
if Sony were to make a PS1 Mini, like the NES Mini, what games would you like to see included? Sincerely, the 9 Fox.
We've done this.
We have. We've done it on an IODP episode.
I abstain. Fuck this.
We came up with 30 games, I believe, on that
myself.
episode of IODP. Crash Bandicoot is obvious. There's
Yeah.
got to be Crash Bandicoot on there.
Yeah.
Here's where it gets weird. Like, Metal Gear Solid, Final Fantasy VII, amazing games, the best ones on PS1, but they're like 30 hours long each. Like, would they really include these massive games, or would they do all little games like Crash Bandicoot, Spyro, you know,
I don't know.
shorter stuff?
I don't know what I would have said. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate
Zachary,
it.
thank you
guys
for
are
the
coming
sub,
in-
man.
Coming in hot tonight with the support.
Yeah.
I don't know what I would have said the first time we had this discussion, but I'm
Yeah.
sure I nailed it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
I feel like I can't do it again.
I'm with Movie. If it was me, I'd be like, I want Final Fantasy 7, 8, 9. I want Chrono Cross. And already, that's like 400 hours of content.
The Razor Scooter game.
Yes.
Beyblade.
Yes!
Oh, speaking of that,
That's
though.
what I want.
Tony Hawk Pro
I
Skater
want
1 and
the
2.
Razor
Oh, yeah.
Scooter
Oh,
game.
If you
That
had
was
to
my
pick,
favorite.
the Razor Scooter game was fucking awesome. Seriously.
Yo, I fucking
Jedi Power Battles, for sure.
Yes.
Which was the shit.
Vagrant Story.
Crash
Dean,
Team
keep saying
Racing.
good things. Dean, say more good stuff.
Crash Team Racing.
Yes.
Crash Team Racing.
Yes.
Crash,
Say more.
Crash Bash was like a party. kind
Jet
of
Moto.
racing game.
Shadow of the Colossus is actually PS2. Strafe Girl.
Yeah.
Wait,
But
Dean,
Eco.
say
No,
another
Eco's
one.
PS2 as well.
I don't know. I don't want to ruin the streak.
Come on, you have one more.
Did you ever play either the Small Soldiers or the Rugrats games on PlayStation?
The Rugrats.
I did. Did you ever laugh at the devil in the pale moonlight?
Yeah. Where do you get those wonderful toys?
Did anybody ever play Monsters Inc. on PlayStation?
No. Never got to that
no,
one.
was
I
a
don't
really
think
fun
so.
one.
Oh, Tomb Raider. Gotta have Tomb Raider on there.
Sure.
1, 2, and I think 3 were all on PS1.
Crash
No,
Bash, Rick
well, I
Lace,
don't wanna
Crash
deal with
Bash. Yo,
that.
Crash Bash was legit. And yes, the Small Soldiers game was fucking lit. It
Wow, I
was.
forgot all about Alundra, Brave Fencer, what was the last word? Now I can't remember. Xenogears, Legend of Dragoon. Holy shit.
I had a lot of weird imports from Japan because there were no Dragon Ball Z games that existed at the time. And I had Japanese ones, and they were fucking awesome.
Wait, was Putt Putt on PlayStation?
Not sure.
If
I'm looking
we
it up.
had to choose one Tony Hawk game,
2.
Oh, that's fucked
2?
up.
2 is the best Tony Hawk game ever made, probably.
I would disagree.
Yeah, I would disagree too with that.
But it's very good. It's great, in fact, obviously. I don't
Wait,
think
Dean,
it's
which
the
one are
best.
you picking?
I think 3.
That's the one I was gonna pick.
3 is also very good, yeah.
I love 3.
That was probably...
Was 3 the one where
The
you could have the
pinnacle.
alternate costumes?
You could have those in 2 as well. Spider-Man, I believe, was in 2.
Spider-Man was who I rocked.
Wolverine, I think, was in 3.
Although, I need Superman in my game. Meaning the song Superman. Not the character Superman.
Wait, Drew, sing the song.
Here I am, doing everything I can. Holding on to what I am.
Didn't
Feeling
Wally have
I'm
that?
Superman? Something like that.
Trying to keep the head of my feet.
Yeah.
I remember
No, that was only the first game. I
I
believe.
could sing you that whole fucking soundtrack. Dude, I played I wouldn't even want to look back at my play log. It would gross me out. It was probably millions of hours.
So if we were to incorporate all the games we just said into PS1 Mini, how much would that thing cost?
I'd say like
I don't know.
It's not going to cost 60 like the NES Mini.
I'd pay
It's going to be at least 100.
I would say 99.
I'd pay at least I'd pay 100 to like 150 bucks for that.
I would pay 100, yeah, for
I
sure.
would kill to have those
I
games.
think
back.
99 is like
I still
perfect.
own some of the games. I just don't have a PS1. I have Jedi Power Battles. I just found Crash Bash. I still have.
Oh my god, I want to play Jedi Power
have,
Battle so bad.
I have the Spider-Man. Oh yeah, dude, the Activision
game.
Spider-Man game. Fuck yeah. I have Tony Hawk 3 still. I just don't have a system to play it on.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, so that would be our PS1 Mini. And it would be amazing,
I would
obviously.
agree.
Yo, I'm listening to the Razor Freestyle Scooter soundtrack for
Dude, the
PlayStation
Razor
1.
Scooter game was really good.
Yo, I'm having so many
Oh
tingles
yeah,
in my body.
I would get some Spyro in there. Guitar Freak says Spyro. I would definitely get a Spyro game on there.
All right, before we go to commercial break,
Which one? There was a specific
thank you,
one,
Derek,
I
for the
think.
question, and happy birthday once again.
Happy birthday, Derek.
We're going to spin the prize
Oh.
wheel for, who was it? Who was it?
Yo, the Razor Scooter soundtrack
Ginkgo.
might as well just be Simple Plan's third album. Like, I just can't deal with that. That's too funny.
This is for
That's-
Ginkgo Swag, who is going to get a custom welcome message. Ginkgo, either whisper Greg or Dean with your custom welcome message, and we will...
We're already in a whisper chat, so if you want to do me, I love you, boo boo.
Yeah, there you go. Do him.
Also, somebody named Uber Goober Rubbers just followed me. I don't know if you're in the
I know
chat.
who he is, yeah.
Do we like him?
He's a viewer, yeah.
Uber Goober Rubbers. Uber Goober.
Is
Uber
his
Goober
chat
Rubbers.
name Uber Goober Rubbers?
I believe so, yeah.
I like it.
All right, we're going to go to the final commercial break of the night. When we come back, it's Discord night.
Discord night.
Everybody should go to this link right now. It's
what
open
a
to
night.
everybody. Go to Discord, get into the TLUS queue, and we're going to get in contact with Kelly during the commercial break. And when we come back, she's going to be the operator, and she's going to bring people onto the show. And it's going to be a lot of fun.
excited.
We'll see you guys in 90 seconds. Hold on tight. GFN.
I'm excited.
Welcome back, Level Uppers, to the Level Up Show, episode 167. This is a gaming dedicated talk show on every Sunday
We're on a commercial
at
break?
10 p.m. Eastern Time. If you like what we're doing at any point, hit that heart button at twitch.tv/levelupshow. We will give you a shout out. You'll get notifications whenever we go live, so long as you turn on notifications. Please do that. And if you want to become a part of the sub-only chat right now, become a $5, $10, $25 sub, or sub for free through Twitch Prime. I'm hearing myself.
It's definitely Greg not doing what you said he didn't do.
Yeah, Greg, you need to. What,
Mute us either on Skype or Discord. Probably Skype.
You think Skype?
Yeah, because then you're going to be hearing us.
Oh my God, this is so.
all right, so Kelly, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear
Okay,
you.
Kelly is the operator. Is that what they call the person behind the computer in the Matrix? Because that's what I want to call
Yeah.
it. It's the operator.
Yep.
Okay.
They answer, they go, operator.
Operator,
Get the
yes.
fuck outta
So
here.
Kelly, you are in the Matrix. You are, or actually, so you're out of the Matrix. We're in the Matrix.
Nice.
You are operator. You get to choose who joins us. It's going to be one person at a time, guys. We're not going to have like everybody joining us all at once. And Kelly is the master or mistress.
I am the master commander. So right now we have, and I'm gonna butcher their name, Kikyo.
Kikyo.
91? Kikyo. Okay, so I'm gonna move them in, and then I'll mute myself.
Okay, Kikyo.
Yeah.
Kikyo, can you hear us?
I sure can. How you guys doing?
Welcome
man.
to the show for the first time ever.
Sweet. Thanks for having me.
It's good to have you on the show, man. One of our team members, of course. Been streaming a lot lately. Are you a full-time streamer, Kikyo?
Currently, no, not right now, but I will be in about 1 month.
Oh, how's that
Nice.
working for you?
Isn't
It's
none of it, bro.
hopefully
You
gonna
just
go
said.
well.
Well, I'm just wondering, like, is it like summer break, or are you quitting your job?
No, currently what I do is I work at a junior high. So I have the summers off. So I'm gonna give it a shot this summer and see how it works.
Cool.
You work at junior high, or you're in junior high?
Wait,
I work
can you
at-
hear
I work
me?
at a junior high.
Can you hear Greg in your end,
Oh.
Kikyo?
Yeah. Yep, I heard him.
Okay, yep.
Is it echoing?
No, you're good.
You don't have to talk slow and loud. We can all hear you
Well, no,
fine.
because I hear you and Drew echoing, so I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
You gotta mute something.
Yeah, you
I
probably
muted
have
myself.
Skype and
Oh,
Discord.
I muted
Mute
myself
us.
on Skype.
Fuck,
Okay, all
man.
right.
Oh my
I'm gonna
God.
lose my heart.
We apologize, Kikyo.
It's no
Hi,
worries.
hi, Kikyo. It's me. Greg.
How you doing?
So,
figuring
what
out
would
my
you like
life.
to talk about tonight, Kikyo? First of all, what's your actual name?
Adam.
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 Adam, nice
Oh
to
my
meet
God,
you,
like
Adam.
Good to
Adam
meet you,
Levine?
Adam.
Yeah.
So, what do you want to talk about tonight, Adam?
I have no idea.
Well, I have something I could talk to you about because you
All
wrote
right,
you wrote a blog post recently, a pretty long blog post about the difficulties of making it on Twitch,
Yeah.
and we know that very well.
It is a fickle bitch, isn't it?
It is a fickle
It
bitch.
sucks.
How long have
It
you
is
been
a
working
bitch.
at it, Kikyo?
2 years I've been streaming.
Yeah.
I had a little bit of a downtime last summer due to a job that I had last summer, but I'm back at it.
And this is like
but
your
yeah,
your
looking
dream
at it,
to
2
become
years.
a full-time streamer?
Yeah.
Oh, we
yeah,
know that
for
all,
sure.
all too well.
Well, good for you for not giving up.
Yeah, you just got to keep at it, man. I didn't
Yeah,
get to read the whole blog post yet, but why don't you tell me, like, what are some of the difficulties that you faced?
Here, let me pull it up here so I can look at some of the stuff here.
I know for us, one of the difficulties is just getting off of this plateau we're currently on, where everybody that sees us seems to really enjoy our content and tells us they like it. The problem is getting people to find you. And Twitch is improving in that regard. It's not just on the streamer; it's also on Twitch to promote and to show off some of the smaller streams, not just the huge guys that already don't need your help. So give those little guys a boost, and they're starting to with the partner spotlights, the new interface, which allows you to always see who you're following and if they're live. Those are improvements that are going to help streamers like us and like Kikyo get out of this plateau, off the plateau.
Yeah.
Can
for
I
sure.
say
think-
something?
Go ahead, Greg.
I feel like I didn't realize your name was Kikyo.
Yeah, people pronounce it so many different ways. It's
Wait,
like-
how do you mostly get it pronounced?
Yeah, I either say it Kiko or Kikyo. Doesn't bother
See,
me.
I always thought it was Kiko.
Yeah, I go by Kiko, but I go by Kikyo too because there is
So
an E at
Drew,
the end.
you're pronouncing it
Oh,
right.
okay.
It's either. I give it it's a dual pronunciation word.
Does it have meaning?
It came from a show that I used to watch on
What show?
PBS as a kid. It was called Zoom. Did you guys ever watch
Oh,
I have seen
oh
Zoom.
my God!
Zoom? Yeah,
Come
there
on,
was. I
Zoom.
think there was. Yeah,
I remember it
I think
well.
Zuma,
I-
Zuma.
Yeah.
Zoom. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm so
Freaking, I
excited
think there
right
was somebody on there named Kiko or something like
I
that.
think you're
and I
right.
don't remember. I've been using it for probably. I'm 27. Probably been using it for 15 years now.
Are you crying, Greg?
I'm so happy. I loved that show.
My
That was
sister
my
used to watch
childhood.
Zoom, and my oldest sister used to physically rip her a new asshole for watching Zoom.
I don't even know what it is.
It was just like the
love
corniest, like
Zoom.
PBS after school type of thing.
Oh, sciencey stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Huh.
Teach
That
me
was my
so
life.
much about life.
My sister would come home, and she would
Yeah.
watch, and my oldest sister would come home and just berate her and be like, "You watching fucking Zoom? What are you, such a fucking asshole?" And I just would watch it unfold. I was like, this is crazy. She's trying to watch a show, man.
I like
It's been
the
one of
end
those
result.
lengths that I've used the names long enough that I can't remember if I'm pretty sure that's the exact word.
I remember
Wait,
hearing
look
a
it up
Kiko on Zoom.
Wait,
Yeah.
Kiko. Second question.
again. Yeah.
Did you ever watch the show Out of the Box?
Oh heck yeah.
Yeah, I've seen it out of the
Oh
box.
my God.
Out
Wait,
of the
Kiko, how
box.
old are you?
Out of the box. I'm 26.
Out of the box. That was my favorite. How old are you?
26.
Oh my
Just a bit younger than me.
Yeah. So Kiko,
Just a
if you
bit
had to
older than
choose
me.
two of the most difficult things from your list, what are they?
Picking a game. That's for me. It's very hard.
That's a difficulty I have all the time. Yeah, I never know what
because
the fuck to
I
play.
want to be such a variety because I have like 290 games in my Steam library, and I don't I want to play all of them. But like as a small streamer, you have to be consistent with the game that you play,
Right.
And that's what you have to build your audience. Like,
It's
I started
frustrating
with
because I don't
streaming,
want to
I
play the
started-
same game
it
over
is.
and over again.
Yeah.
But you can see all of the big streamers, for the most part, they play the same stuff over and over again. It's like, well,
Yeah.
that's not. How do people watch this over and over? How does that not
mean,
get
like-
boring?
Yeah, I started my stream, and that's what really got me popular was Minecraft. I mean, it's just kind of a staple, and I have a server, and I want to get back into it, but I'm playing Rocket League so much right now. It's like I
Right.
don't want to get back into Minecraft, but I know Minecraft is successful for me, and it always has been, and I think it always will be. It's just like I want to play it, but I don't want to play it.
Right.
because I
That's
have
what
to
sucks
build
is this
games.
question of like, do I play what I want to play or do I
Yeah.
play what I think would be successful?
Yeah,
Yeah.
And
That's a tough one.
Kiko,
It
where are you
sucks.
from?
I'm in Ohio.
That's what I was
A
thinking.
lot of friends in Ohio from the show.
That's what I was thinking.
And one more difficulty that you have, Kiko.
Finding
it's either
time to
Bra-
watch Out of the Box.
Yeah, and all the other good Disney shows. Was that Disney? Or was that Nickelodeon? That was Disney, wasn't it?
I'm pretty sure that was Disney. Yeah, I think it was
Yeah.
like Disney Channel in the morning.
I'm out of the loop on this one, man.
Yeah. Wait. So what was the second one? Sorry, I keep interrupting. I'm
No,
just so happy that you're
I
saying
think
things.
I think it's either just from the list that I have is either like consistency or like
Yeah.
branching out.
Mm.
Because like for me, it's like I work at a junior high, and then I work to just
What
make
grade do you
extra.
teach?
I'm a one-on-one aid for a student with autism. So he's in the 7th grade.
Oh
Very
my
nice.
God, you're just so amazing.
So yeah, this is my 3rd year with him. So like,
Oh my God.
and and funny, quick, super short backstory was my mom
Please, I love that.
my mom does the same thing, and she was his aide for the first 5 years of
Oh,
the public
that's
school
cool.
that she
Oh,
worked
your
at.
whole family's known him forever.
Yeah, and so it's been a big family thing.
That's really cool.
That's very nice.
So I enjoy it. So like I do that Monday through Friday, and then 2 days a week I work at a pizza place, just for extra money in the evenings. So that kind of screws up my consistency where I wanted to have those nights off to be able to go do life stuff. But then I stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then weekends when I can. But then, so if I'm streaming Monday, Wednesday, Friday, working Tuesday, Thursday, and then if I stream Saturday, it's every freaking night. And it's just being
Yeah.
consistent. If something comes up, I have to give something out there,
Right.
and I can't give up.
Can we
I can't give up a
rewind really
work.
quickly?
Yeah.
Do you make pizzas?
I don't make because I told our boss like I don't want to level up through just because level up because I see what I did there because I was just doing it for like just part-time crappy work. Like
Yeah.
I love the place, amazing place,
Yeah.
boss, amazing work. I don't make the pizzas. I usually sell them or just bring them out to the table because I
Do
told
they
them so
have
that's
a
all
good
the farther I want to do.
sauce?
Oh, it's amazing. Our
It is.
pizza, the pizza
Yeah.
place I work at is always rated #1 in the county.
Okay.
Well, there you go.
Have you ever been in?
Who
have
cares
you ever
about
been in
streaming?
New York?
I have not. I
Okay.
do want to go.
I was gonna
wanna-
ask you to compare it to New York pizza because Dean and Drew tend to think that New Jersey pizza is good and they just don't know.
Dude,
No,
New
fuck
Jersey
yourself.
pizza
New Jersey
is
pizza
awesome.
is good.
If you
There
look
we
at
go.
any online site when it comes to like top 50 pizza places or states or whatever, New Jersey's always near
And
the top
here's
of that
how
list.
you know that we
Yeah.
know we have good pizza. Because if you
Yeah.
ask anyone, where's the
There we
best
go.
pizza place around here, we'll all say the same thing. if you ask anyone from New York where's the best pizza, you will all fight over a different place because you all are just so arrogant that you don't actually have a best pizza. You just want to be the best. And
Yeah, and
I
that
should
is
mention, you're not even from New York. You're from Long Island, so it doesn't matter.
That's New York, you fuck.
It's like they let you stay and kind of brush you off.
Oh my god, you're the Donald Trump in my
I hate to be this guy, but we're going to move on to another caller. Kiko, everybody should follow him right now on Twitch, twitch.tv/Kiko91. He's in the chat, of course. You can just click on his name there. He's a sub to us. He supports us, so you guys should support him as well. He's on our Twitch team. He gets auto-hosted here and there, so I'm sure you guys will see him. Follow him
Thanks,
if you
Kiko.
haven't yet.
New Dubs
Kiko,
Order
I
knows
love
what's
you
good.
guys. I do appreciate it very much.
Kiko,
You're
I love
welcome,
what
man.
Thank you,
say
Kiko.
things. I love what you do. If you ever come to Long Island, you can stay with me.
All right, I will definitely let you know because I would
I
like
have
to
a
start
queen-size
traveling
bed.
more. Perfect. There we go.
All right, man. Kiko, take care and
Yeah,
level
thank
up.
you. Good to talk to you,
guys.
man.
Talk to you guys later.
Love you, boo boo.
Kelly, operator. Move on to the next the next caller.
Okay.
Kelly, it's me,
We
Greg.
got. Oh, hi, Greg. It's me, Kelly.
Oh my god.
We actually have X1 Bros in the. Come in.
Oh, cool.
Please, yes, bring
Yeah.
X1 Bros in.
Wait, Kelly, you sound just as beautiful as I thought you would.
Welcome to the
Thank
show,
you.
X1 Bros.
I love Kelly.
X1 Bros, can you hear me?
Can you hear me is the real question.
God.
Oh, maybe he wasn't ready.
He might have stepped away.
Kelly.
He was coming in and out a couple times, so I don't know.
Okay, why don't we'll put him back in the queue. And if you see him come into the chat, maybe you can tell him he's next in
Greg,
line.
New Dubs Order says, I'm from New York and I agree. NJ is best pizza.
No, where is he from in New York? Potsdam? Figure
Probably
it out.
real New York, bitch, not Long Island.
Once
That
again,
doesn't
to
make
everybody
sense,
in the
Ian.
chat, make sure to get on our
does.
Discord right now.
You're the devil. You're literally the devil.
You can get it on your phone. You don't have to just get it on your PC. It works really well on your phone, actually, and you can talk to us through the phone. I'm sorry if I'm ignoring what you guys are talking about. I'm trying.
No, you're
I'm
fine.
trying to
You're
get this
good.
thing going here. We're
You're
trying to
good,
do a
man.
Discord night.
You're good. Do you?
Thank you to Kiko for calling in,
I'm
of
just
course.
really into your hype about. You're like you can get it on your phone. You can get it on your phone. You can do anything really as long as you just get it.
All right, we got somebody new in the queue.
Okay.
We're Joey's in here. He's pretending that he's not, but he is.
Joe.
All right, he's in.
Hey,
Is
Joe.
that Big J dog?
Big Joe's my special boy.
Are you talking to me? I actually wasn't
Fuck
even
yeah.
queuing up. I was just here.
Oh my god, it's my husband. Hi.
What up?
Joe, how you doing tonight, man?
I'm good. I actually was just. I accidentally hit the queue. I didn't mean to go in there.
Well, you're here now, so you're not going anywhere. Stick around. Get comfy.
Guys.
All right.
Joe, I know what I want to
do
talk to you
here
about.
On the show.
What's up?
So you said to me recently that you're getting very tired of open world games, which is very surprising to me because you are in Zelda right now.
Oh, okay. I mean, that's really easily explained. You know, when you were a kid and you got money to buy a game for, birthday, Christmas, whatever, you had that one game and you would put all your time, soul, and energy into that one game. And when you finally finished it, like, you didn't know what to do with your life because it was over.
agree.
But now I'm an adult and I have a job and I can pay for my own games. And now I have so many that a backlog exists. And the fact that the majority of the good games are open world and there's so much to explore, collect, side missions, errands. I don't like the fact that finishing the game means doing the story missions and then watching the credits roll, because that doesn't mean the game is over for me.
Right.
So that means I'm going to put in like 40, 60 hours in Zelda, 40, 60 hours in Horizon, or however long it takes. Realistically, it probably doesn't take that long, but like I work a full-time job, like I don't have a lot of time to do all those things. And that's why it sucks right now that Zelda and Horizon are like on my priority list and my backlog, because I just don't have the patience. Like I want to, and I want to love the games. Like Horizon's beautiful and it's amazing, and same with Zelda. But I'm annoyed because it's just like, okay, I want to get to the end, but I don't want to get to the end. But these games are literally taking over my life. And it's
How do you feel about that,
Have you
Dean?
ever heard of
Because
the term soulmate?
what?
I didn't catch any of that.
Joey, have you ever heard of the term soulmate?
I believe the Webster's Dictionary describes soulmate as Greg and Joey watching crappy movies.
Oh my god.
I hate this. Dean, you have played both Horizon and Mass Effect Andromeda recently.
Yeah, those are two true facts.
Do you feel at all like Joey does right now? Where like
No, Dean's an anomaly. We can't ask Dean this question.
Well, I just did.
Because Dean can stop time, or he has a time turner.
I do agree with that. I don't know what the hell is going on there.
I don't know
and where you
how
find the
the
time to
fuck
play these games.
Dean lives his life. I really don't. I really have no fucking clue.
Are you burnt out at all on open world games? Coming just off of Horizon and Mass Effect Andromeda?
Sometimes.
What an answer.
Sometimes.
Dean, the beast from the east.
Mass Effect.
I hate him.
Mass Effect, I felt a little bit like, this is going on forever. It took me like 3 weeks when it normally would take me like really quickly to get through a game like that. But also, I wasn't like completely grabbed by the game, and that kind of affects how long it takes me. But yeah, I felt with that one, because I've been so busy lately with the wedding and work and everything. It seems like that one in particular, I was like kind of struggling with. Like, I don't have time. I just want to end this so I can get on to the next game. But I was in a place where like I just had too much to do. Now I have 2 weeks off, so now I'm kind of looking for something to take up that time. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it kind of depends on the
Dean
situation.
can get done in 2 weeks off is the amount I can get done in 4 years.
I'm gonna blow you guys away. We just wait until I come back next Sunday. And mind you, I have a wedding this weekend, but just wait until next Sunday. Ask me what I did this week. I make the fucking most of my time, dude. I really do.
I don't understand it. I don't.
Neither do I.
I'll
He's
never
a
understand
time
it.
turner
I
from
guess
Hermione.
my final answer would just be case by case basis. I like open world games, but I definitely get to be where Joey is coming from at times, for sure.
Dean, I feel like your life is like Law and Order.
I wouldn't compare to that at all, but
Yeah.
you've piqued my interest.
Elaborate, please.
So I feel like Law and Order is like a different case every episode.
Okay.
But like there's like a lingering story throughout the series.
Sure.
You know?
Yeah.
Like that's
like a
you.
through line.
Yeah. Like the main cast, like maybe Miranda Cavarpaja, I don't know her name. Maybe she's getting raped in an episode, but like you could watch the next week's episode and not watch that one and you could still watch. Like that's how I feel about your life.
I don't understand how it relates to me exactly, but
You know.
I don't, but that's fine.
That's what I was thinking.
Well, Joe, thank you for stopping on here real quick, man. It looks like we do have X1 Bros back in the queue.
Yeah, Joey, you should come, like, I don't know, like, hang out with me.
I have news. I'm actually gonna hit you up, Greg, after the stream because there's a reason why I've become pretty free all of a sudden. So I am up for hanging out. However, I have to do one last thing before I go, and it's a request from Strife Girl, and it's just something that like just makes her laugh, I guess. It's Genji's voice whenever he's demanding healing in Overwatch, and apparently I do a good impression of it.
Okay. Please.
And just for
regale
quick,
us.
I need healing. And that's just for her.
Anybody? Does that sound like
Oh,
it?
you know I don't fucking know, but I'll take Joe's word for it.
I don't know either, but I bet it's spot on.
Joe's
Joe.
my boy,
That's
for
exactly
sure.
like Ganji.
I think Kelly just gave you a 4 out of 10.
Give me a 4 out of 10. I don't agree with that.
Damn, that's harsh.
Whatever. Rick agrees.
Wait, Joey, do it again. Take 2.
I need healing.
It's consistent.
I think that was even better than the first time.
It was
Yeah,
consistent.
I think it
I'll
was
tell you
better
that.
than the first time. Yeah.
Joe, thanks for joining us tonight, man.
No problem, guys. I'll talk to you guys later.
All right, man.
I love you. Text me, you son of a bitch.
Peace, man.
Operator,
I'm here.
move
Kelly,
the next
speak up.
person onto the show.
Okay, we're gonna try round two.
I'm here.
Round 2 with X1 Bros.
Okay, let's do it.
This is beautiful.
X1 Bros, can you hear us?
I sure can.
Hey.
How is it going, everybody?
What's up, man?
God, I'm so
That's a nice
excited.
voice right there. That's a podcast voice, guys.
Hey,
If you ever heard a
I'm
podcast
so
voice, that's it.
I'm so excited.
I feel like I'm mowing my lawn right now because the last time I heard his voice, I was mowing my lawn.
It sounds just like it too. It's just as clear. It's just as
yeah, well,
smooth.
I mean, he didn't change voices.
No, but like the mic, everything sounds so good. It's just, he sounds good.
I feel like
I-
I say weird things, and then I feel like Dean speaks.
It's just dead silent.
David, how you doing tonight, man?
I'm doing really good. First, I have to say, Greg, your Tagalog is amazing, my friend. That was
My what
on
is it?
point. It's called Tagalog, so it's Filipino.
Oh my!
Tagalog.
Bam, 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 bam.
So that wasn't incredibly racist?
No, it was on point. I mean, better,
glad-
I had no idea what
glad
you were
to hear
saying,
that.
but it was on point.
In Tagalog, your name is David.
Yes, that is correct.
That's what I was thinking.
That is correct. Anyways, I just wanted to jump on and say you guys have an awesome show. I love it. I've been sitting here. I'm supposed to be editing videos right now for YouTube, but I've been distracted.
Thank you so much, man.
What you're trying to say is you're coming to Long Island to meet me.
yeah, exactly.
I actually did speak to David, not on the podcast, but off podcast, about how we would love to meet up eventually, either at a convention or a meet and greet or something.
Where are you? You said you're from the West Coast.
Yes, we are all three of us are located in Utah.
Oh, Utah. Okay.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
That's not far from Long Island, I hear.
No, it's not. I mean, it's what, a 5-hour plane ride. That's not too.
My sister
not too
lives
shabby.
in Colorado.
I heard it's like a 3-day car ride.
Oh,
So,
well, probably. I'm not making that car ride. I'll just fly. But
It's funny because me and Dave were talking on the podcast, off podcast, about how similar our two groups are.
Yeah.
And that like they're like the
They
same
have a
spot
Greg?
we are, like with Patreon and wanting to start going to conventions and wanting to find collaborations and whatnot. It's just like everything we were talking about. It's like, oh, me too. Oh, me too. Like we're in the exact same boat. So
Yeah.
we're looking at like PAX East, and we would love to go to E3 or something, but that's tough for us because it's on the complete other coast.
Yeah.
yeah, see, and we're the opposite. So we could go to E3. That's just a 8-hour drive away. Or we have PAX West, so we gotta somehow maybe PAX South. That's like right in the middle of us, right?
That's in Texas, right?
Kind of a middle. Yeah, there's a middle.
Then we can
ground
meet
right
Kelly
there,
too.
PAX
There we go.
South. Yeah,
That'd be
there you
amazing.
go.
Have you guys been to E3
I
yet?
hear Long Island's not far.
We have. I've not yet been to E3. No.
Okay. Neither have we.
Yeah, Kelly's actually
One day.
closer to us now. She's in Maryland.
Oh, right. She moved. That's right. I forgot all
That's
about
not too
that.
far at all.
Yeah, but this is the first year that they actually are opening up E3 to the public.
Yeah, to the public.
Well,
yeah.
What?
Yes, but technically, the public has been able to go to E3 for a long time.
Technically, yes.
They just don't.
Right.
But they could.
Don't you have to like sign up for a specific badge and you have to get clearance and all that though, right? It's not as simple as just...
You have to get a press pass, but I'm pretty sure you guys would be able to get a press pass, no problem.
Yeah, when it comes to blogging sites and whatnot, they usually are pretty open and lenient when it comes to that. So yeah, I agree with you. We probably would be able to get in, but this year it's easier than ever. But I'm surprised to hear that the tickets haven't sold out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is surprising.
David, can I ask you a
crazy.
personal question?
You can ask me a personal question, yes, sir.
Okay, I'm very excited. Hi, David.
I'm so nervous. I don't want Craig to say anything
It's
else.
not a bad one, guys. Just have faith in me.
I don't have faith in you.
Okay, David. So
Yes, yo.
if we were to go to E3,
Yes.
and Drew's like, "Oh my God, Dean, we're gonna cosplay as like 2000," and I'm like, "Oh my God, I need a best friend." I go to
Sure.
you and I say, "Dave, what should we be?" You respond with,
We'll be not best friends, best pals. It's even better.
"No,
It's
I mean,
one
what are we
step up.
cosplaying as?"
Wait. I'm sorry. Say that again.
Okay, redo this again. So Drew's like, "Oh my God, Dean, we're gonna cosplay. We're gonna be best friends."
Oh, okay,
I'm like,
okay.
I'm like, "Oh my God, they left me out again." I'm like, "Let's try to find
I got
a
it.
way to cosplay." I'm like, "Dave, what are we gonna be?"
I got it. You are Cortana. I'm Master Chief. I know
Oh
you
my
don't know
God.
that.
Well,
Not only
that's
that, you're the
about the
virus-
most
good.
perfect thing
virus
ever.
Cortana.
That's pretty damn good.
Dave.
That was no hesitation either. He just came out with that
Yeah,
so
you
quick.
nailed it.
Oh my God, I just love him. Does he know I have wigs?
I
think
don't
everyone
think he
just
does, but-
assumes at this point.
That's fair. That's fair.
You are the mildly
We
racist
have
boy.
to meet each other. I would be your Cortana.
Yep, sure. I bet you would.
Would you
Post-virus.
hold me honeymoon
bet you
shot?
would
Wait,
too.
Dave, how tall are you?
I am 6'1".
I'm 6'5".
Everyone's taller than
Whoa.
me all the time. It's really frustrating.
But
So-
Dean, what you don't have in height, you make up for in heart.
Yeah, thanks, I guess.
So I have a question. I have a question for you guys.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Do any of you guys have an Xbox or no?
Yeah. I've had an Xbox for a long time.
As I told you on the show, I believe, Dave, I had one
Sure.
for a very short period of time.
Sure.
But I have never had an Xbox One. I only had an Xbox 360 for a short period of time. Dean was actually, during the Xbox 360 generation, that was his go-to console.
That was my only
That was
console.
your go-to console.
Yeah.
Very nice.
And then he
nice.
kind of
Well-
jumped ship. He has betrayed the
Well,
Xbox
I had
community.
I had a 360, and
I converted him like I do most.
then I upgraded to like the bigger hard drive with the whatever the Pro model they had, and then
Sure.
I got a PS3 like towards the back end of that generation, like way after, like it was ending, and then I just bought all like the collections and remasters and caught up on PS3
Yeah, Dean
stuff.
came in and looted the spoils. He came into PS3 and played like
Yeah, it was
Infamous
awesome.
1 and 2, God of War, like the collection, Jack and Daxter collection. I'm like, must be nice.
Yeah, I was that guy at the beginning of the PS3 generation that was like, oh, Heavenly Sword isn't that bad.
Literally. I'm like,
Dude,
Resistance Fall of Man.
I
is
had like
cool
a
concept.
stack of. I had the Uncharted trilogy. I had Infamous 1 and 2. It was
Yeah,
pretty
you're a
fucking
dirty
dope.
bastard.
But then yeah, I still got an Xbox One because I was excited about it. It just didn't. The games that I did get for it, I really enjoyed. I just thought it was a little
Dean,
light
what was
for
your
me.
favorite? You think?
This generation?
No, like out of Xbox One, like the games that you purchased.
That's what I mean. Like from the Xbox One's life cycle.
Yes, correct.
Sunset Overdrive. I fucking love Sunset Overdrive.
Yeah, that's the one I would want to play.
Yeah,
It's so
Sunset Overdrive is pretty good. I don't blame you guys for not getting an Xbox One, especially the way the Xbox One launched. That was just palm to the face, my friend.
Yeah.
Do you have a pick
Look,
though,
I feel
David?
your pain though, because we were there for PS3. Like we felt your pain. Never
Yeah.
forget the PS3 onstage demo the year after they announced the console was that weird Monster
Yeah.
Hunter Scorpion thing. Do you remember that?
I do.
I was like, yeah, I'll spend $600 on this, and the first game I owned was Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix.
Hey,
I'm
dude,
like,
I will say, as I told Andrew on the show the other day, I do think PS4 taking the lead has been good for Xbox. They are making changes, or have been in the process. Phil Spencer, you guys were talking about Phil Spencer earlier. I feel like he's done a really good job in updating us, bringing things and features that gamers want ultimately.
Yeah. I would agree with you. I think in terms of listening to the audience, especially when it comes to features that they want, they've doing a great job between backwards compatibility and now this return policy for the games. He's definitely listening for sure.
He's definitely a guy for the gamers, more so than anybody before. Like he feels like he wants to be the one to help.
I agree.
Sometimes he
He's
stumbles
better
over
than
his
Sean
words
Spicer.
and whatnot, but
why is
He's better
it?
than
That's
Sean
the third
Spicer.
time you brought up Sean Spicer tonight.
Because I just watched the Melissa McCarthy skit on SNL before the show, so I was like enjoying it.
Fresh on your mind.
good reason.
Yeah,
Great.
Thank you. She's amazing in that role. If nobody's seen it, check it out.
We literally the whole world is.
But I wanted to ask you a final question, Dave. Since we were just talking about favorite games from the Xbox One generation, do you have a pick for your favorite?
Oh man. So this is kind of it was a release game. Rise Son of Rome.
Really?
good.
I've always
Wow.
wanted to play that, dude, and I didn't get it
Yeah.
at launch.
Do you get a lot of flack
was
for that,
just-
Dave?
What's that?
Do you get like a lot of flack for that? Because that was, pretty harshly reviewed.
It did get harshly reviewed. However, a lot of, especially the major publications like the IGNs of the world, went back on their harsh review and said, we just had really high expectation. This is actually a really solid game. It is. It's a really good. It's a really good game. I wish they were doing a Rise 2, but they're not. There's nothing in the works for it.
I feel like Rise is the Order 1886 of Xbox One.
No. False. Dave,
I mean,
have hope for
bit
the
longer.
Rise 2 because
A little
the
bit longer,
thing
but-
about Rise getting a sequel is how Drew felt about when Knack 2 was announced.
So that's one. But my all-time so far, Forza Horizon 3, so good.
I heard
That's a
that's
solid
great.
pick.
Yeah, it's really good, and it's on PC. So if you guys don't, just go pick it up on the
You know,
PC.
it's funny because only because my PC is more powerful because I keep
Sure.
I'm able to upgrade it and I keep up with it. I've been debating getting Forza on PC, and I'd like to check out how long is Rise? Would you say?
It's like between 6 and 8 hours.
Oh my God,
Probably
that's,
closer
like,
to
perfect,
6.
dude.
I didn't do everything, but yeah, it's super fun and beautiful. It's like a tech demo game.
That was last month's Games with Gold, right?
I think.
It was.
Yeah, so there you go. As long as you downloaded it.
I don't think I did.
You didn't? Ah,
Don't
it
worry,
sucks.
you're getting.
I don't
you're
even
getting
have-
Gianna Sisters, the director's cut.
It's gonna sound terrible, especially with Dave here, but I haven't even had my Xbox Live active since like last October.
Okay.
Haven't used it.
Yeah.
I just haven't.
Wait, Dave, you have a PS4 now.
I do not. Both Mr. McSpicy and the podcast and Jordan, they both have PS4s.
Dave, I
but
thought I was
do
going to
not.
be able to accept your proposal as Cortana. No, I just.
Hey, the reason you want to know why I would get a PS4 today, and I
Hit me
don't
with
know
it.
why it's not everywhere else. MLB The Show. I am. My mouth is watering.
It's got a
at
huge
that
following,
game.
actually.
Oh man, so good. Baseball. So I love sports games and baseball games. I don't like watching baseball, but I love playing baseball video games. I don't
Baseball
know
games
why,
are awesome,
but-
dude.
Yeah.
I have this weird internal struggle every year where I'm like, this is going to be the one, but then I know in the back of my head that the next year is going to be better, so I'm just perpetually waiting.
Right.
And I never get one.
It's crazy to me that studio just does that series, and they push out that game better and better every year in like an 8-month time frame.
Well, why
That's
wouldn't they?
so
When you're the
mind-blowing.
only baseball game on the market, you better make that
Yeah.
amazing so it brings all these people into the PS4 community.
No, it's just a testament to that studio. I think.
Yeah, they do a great job every year.
Mm-hmm.
That's for
So
sure.
good.
Hashtag Sony. No offense.
David, this was perfect way to end off our Discord night here. Thank you so much for joining me. Everybody who's in the chat, I've said it multiple times, but I'm going to say it again. Everybody should check out X1 Bros. Go to x1bros.com.
Definitely.
That's the best hub. It has, their iTunes link and their Beam link. If you want to go, thank you to Guitar Freak for the sub. If you want to go to check out their live streams, it is beam.pro/X1Bros. They do their podcast live every Friday. And then, of course, it is on iTunes and SoundCloud and every other place, I'm
You guys
sure.
have-
Their new profile.
Go ahead, Greg.
No, you go.
I was just gonna ask you guys if they have a Twitch as well. Do you Twitch stream at all?
We do not. We jumped over to Beam because it's integrated with Microsoft.
Oh, okay.
Now the Xbox
I figured that was why.
We're all in with Beam at this point.
Hey, that's what's up, man. You guys you got your brand synchronized. That's awesome.
I think it's a cool
Harry Potter
platform.
once said there's an earwax flavored Birdie Bots every flavor.
Oh boy.
Just don't listen to him, Dave. Just ignore him.
Check out their new channel where I will be featured as their new thumbnail, just as
Yes.
Cortana.
Absolutely.
If you guys
Thanks
want to
so
hear
much.
the interview that I had with Dave, it was on, I want to say episode 158. Is that right, Dave?
It is 158, and it is one of the best interviews we've had today. And that's saying something because we've had Major Nelson on our show.
Yeah.
And
heard.
clipped Major Nelson.
Yes!
That's all. That's high praise,
My goal
man.
when I came
Jeez
in, I was
Louise.
like, Major
We
Nelson,
do
you're going
call him-
down.
We call him Major Andrew.
Major Andrew.
No,
is
that's
the
never
title.
happened. That's
There you
new.
go.
I'll take it, though.
It's happened.
Dave, thank you so
Fun
much for
time.
joining us tonight, man.
Yeah,
It was
thank you,
very
guys.
nice talking
It's
to
great.
you.
See you guys later.
Awesome
Thank
to
you.
meet you, Dave.
All right, take
I'll
care.
see you on Long Island, Dave.
Yes.
Kelly, operator, shut us down.
Yes, sir. Alrighty.
I love it. It's so good.
Oh, that's amazing.
This is the best. This
Kelly is an amazing
it's-
Oh,
human.
guys, question. We had Zach waiting in the queue for like 20 minutes. Should
Oh.
we say
Yeah,
hi to him?
Ginkgo was waiting for a while.
Okay,
Let's
yeah,
take him.
bring him in. Bring him in, operator.
Alrighty.
I love Kelly. She's like, hello.
Kelly is a sweet heart.
Zachary, welcome to the show,
I
man.
just want to hug Kelly's face.
Yo, what's up?
What's up, man?
Oh man, I don't know why I'm up this late. This is bad.
Leveling up, bro.
Leveling up, yeah, man. Thank you for the resub tonight, by the way.
Yeah,
thank you
about
very
that.
much.
I thought I had already done it a long time ago, and there's a purple bar on my mobile app that is super annoying. So I tried to swipe that thing away. That said like announce your anniversary or whatever,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
and it just forcibly made me click on it.
Oh,
That's
So I
what
was
it
like,
does
oh,
to me
crap.
too. It's like, Greg, you've been a sub for 4 years, and I'm like, I'm also on.
Oh, I did want to acknowledge one more time, though. That sub from Guitar Freak wasn't just a sub. That was him moving to the $10 tier.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Ricky is officially a part of the $10 tier. Thank you so much, Ricky. We'll close out the show tonight with a prize wheel spin for you, of course.
Wait, Zachariah, what's going on, kiddo?
Oh man, so I finished 2 games very close to each other.
Which ones?
It was Final Fantasy 15
Wow.
and The Last Guardian.
Wow. How did you feel about Last Guardian? Did that ruin your
Oh,
life?
dude, you have
I
no
know,
clue. It wasn't
I
even the
know.
ending, and it ruined my life.
I know.
The way
Can I-
everyone
can I-
talks
can I
about it, like
talk
I
about
feel like I
this?
know what happens.
Well, no, don't spoil it
no.
because I want Dean to play the game and see if he can make
not
it
gonna-
to that.
it's not-
I will
not
say
gonna
it's not
happen.
like the obvious thing.
Yeah, it's not what you're
Okay,
thinking.
okay. So I'll just say this: there's a part in the game
Yeah.
where you don't have any control. I mean, technically, the whole game you pretty much don't have any control, but
Correct.
you know what I'm talking about.
I do.
Yes.
And it destroyed me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Like,
rough. I know a lot of people that
I-
actually like couldn't watch that scene.
Yeah.
True. That was the scene that made you cry, correct?
That part made me angry. I was very upset and angered.
Wait, which part made you?
But not
Oh,
in like a
man.
bad way where I was like against the game. I was just angry at what was happening, and I just like, oh my
Yeah.
god, I'm so angry
Yeah.
right now.
It was very
Right, because-
frustrating for sure.
Yeah, because you have no control over it,
Yeah.
and it feels. Oh man, it just something about like if something happened to me personally, it doesn't matter. But if I'm seeing something else react to something like that, oh, I just can't handle it. Especially the innocence
Right.
of Trico.
Yeah.
I just can't handle that kind of stuff.
Trico. That's my favorite.
Trico.
That's my. I missed it. That was my favorite part.
Yeah, I mean, I'll just say like there's like animal brutality in the game, and
Yeah.
that's very
Like
hard for some
bad.
people
You
to
guys
watch.
were super subtle, but I did pick up that that was what you were talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's not what I'm talking about.
Oh, that's not what you're talking about?
Yeah, no, it's
Oh,
I'm
I
trying
know
not
what you're
to
talking
spoil
about. I
anything.
know what you're talking about. Yes, that is the part that made me cry. Then
Yeah, the end.
It just
We're talking about the
you're
end.
talking about the very, very end.
no,
Then, pretty much.
I'm talking about the middle.
Oh my god, then I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, neither do I.
But we're
Zach.
speaking in tongues
it's
now at
okay.
this point.
Yeah, this is
I know.
insane.
No, Zach, you just say it. Say the scene at this point.
Just say it, yeah.
Okay, it's the scene where you have no control, you're passed out, and then it's at the very end of this scene you get thrown into a puddle. It's the best way I can describe it.
Why am I not
I feel
recalling
like I
this
fell into a
moment?
lot of puddles.
How don't you? Oh man.
I actually don't know. I don't know what you're talking
Yeah, I
about
really don't
specifically.
remember what you're talking about. I remember what Drew was talking about, and I remembered the ending. I thought you were talking about the ending.
I have an idea maybe
Yeah,
what you're talking about,
that
but
hit me
I'm not
hard,
going
too.
to talk about it just in case of spoilers.
Yeah. I don't want to get too. I figured Dean had already.
Joey knows what you're talking about, so there you go. You've got somebody.
Me, I haven't
There you go.
played it.
Thanks,
I'll
Joey.
never play it.
But you liked it
never
though.
play
It was
it?
a great game.
No, I'll never play it.
Sorry, Zach. I was talking to you. You did like it though.
Sorry. Oh, it was everything I wanted.
Yeah.
It's so good. You just have to go into it knowing that you're taking care of a pet.
Pretty much.
So,
Yeah.
and a very large pet that can kill you.
Kelly said this is like 20 questions
It
for
really
figuring out a
was,
video
dude.
game scene.
It seriously was.
It's even more difficult
man.
too because we're trying not to say the actual scene, so it's just like
Yeah.
that was very awkward.
Also,
But
Zach,
funny.
Zach, while
Yeah.
we have you on the line, what do you want your welcome message to be?
Oh crap.
Yeah.
Crap.
I think it
don't
should be.
know.
Oh crap.
I feel like yours should be Trico.
Yeah.
I feel it
might
should
as
be like,
well.
oh crap, Zach's here.
Oh, crap,
Mr.
Zach's
Moneybags
here.
is here.
Oh, Mr. Moneybags. Oh, money in the bank.
I mean, we're always gonna call you Mr. Moneybags, man. You gave so much to the children.
I feel like at
You
this
know-
point, I don't know why I haven't by now, but I should just look up the cutscenes from The Last Guardian.
You
Because
could.
I don't know what
really-
happens, and I'm never going to
Dean,
play
I
it.
feel like
But-
it's not gonna hit you as hard. though.
Exactly, because
Guys,
you have
you
so
need
much
to understand that it will not hit me like any of you, even if I play it. In fact, I'll
know.
probably be annoyed because it's been hyped up this much,
Yep.
and then I'll be like, I don't feel fucking anything from this. So
You know, the
your
reason
best
why
case
it
scenario is me watching it and at least knowing what happens. Otherwise, I'm just going to live my
Yeah,
life.
you're
never
definitely
giving
not
a
going to have a reaction if you just watch it, because the only reason
Yeah.
people have a reaction is because you've got 12 hours throughout the game bonding with this creature.
fuck. Yeah, but that
It's
won't
like
do
having a
anything for me.
dog. Like it's literally like getting to love a dog, and then.
But it isn't though. It's a computer like fairy.
All right,
like,
rein it
model
the
of a
fuck
thing.
in with your
I'm just saying, dude. That's the way it
cold-hearted,
is. That's the way it is for
soul.
me.
You're so tough.
I'm not,
You're
but
a
it's a
devil.
game, you guys. I
You're a
just don't
devil.
get that way. Like if it was a real dog, of course, I feel things for my
Well, wait,
animals.
hold on,
but like
hold on.
I don't,
I'm all
I don't
about
get that way.
Have
about
you never
games.
cried at anything media
in
related?
a video game? Never once. Never.
Okay, well, movies. Have you ever cried at a movie?
No.
Dean's soul is blackness.
You're Chandler from Friends. You have no
Yeah.
soul.
Yep.
First of all, you guys are assuming a lot about me. I've had things in real life happen that I feel have kind of jaded my perspective on what deserves my emotion, quite frankly.
So you can control it.
Yeah, easily.
See, that's
I
weird.
feel no urge to cry. Like in movies have gotten me close, video games never, not once.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
What about TV? I know a specific show that made you cry.
Yeah, things have gotten me to cry. There was something I read online about a boy coming out to his father. That made me cry. Like things like that, like real life events like that make
Yeah.
me cry. But it's rare, and something like that where I know it's a puzzle game, which I know I don't like, I will be frustrated and I will be in the mindset that I'll be very aware I'm playing a game and there's no way it'll get me, and I'll be annoyed that I wasted my time. So the only thing you could possibly hope to get out of me from it is me watching the cutscene so I at least know what happens. You know what I mean? Otherwise, it's going to be a blank spot in my life and I'm never going to give a fuck. I'm never going to play it, so what's the point?
It just.
I like that you guys are surprised about this, that we've already had this discussion, that I'm not affected by things like that.
No, but this is where I come from on it. Like, I love you so much, and you've made me cry in instances in my life, not in a bad way, in happy ways.
But I don't understand why you could be...
I just want you to love everything as much as I do, and that's where Drew and I bond. Drew is very much like me, where like he can recommend me a television show knowing how I'm going to react to it, and me and him will have the same reaction.
I feel things like when I watch movies and television. You guys are talking about me like I'm a fucking monster. I feel things,
you're not a monster.
but I don't cry.
I'm joking with you.
You know what
I'm just
I mean?
surprised because
It's
I know a few things that you have cried out. So I'm surprised that a video game has never gotten you.
Well, think about it. Think about what made me cry.
I know. But still.
And think about like my family.
I know why that specific thing made you cry, but I'm still a little surprised that a video game has never done it for you. I want to say real quick that New Dub's Order is my best friend because he cried at Lost. And that does things to me. Thank you, New Dub's Order.
If you didn't cry a lot, then you really don't.
One day, I think a game could get me. It just hasn't happened.
So The Last of Us didn't get you at all?
The beginning of The Last of Us got me very close. I was really torn up about the beginning. I didn't cry, but it hit me.
All right. Interesting.
You know what?
Was fucked.
See what you did, Zach?
You know what movie just recently made me tear up?
What's that? What?
Your Name.
I heard, yes.
Did you watch it yet, Greg?
Anime.
No, I know. You've been recommending to me. Man. I have to go. The theater by me was only playing it at 5 p.m.
Yeah, it's not around here.
So
that's the worst.
It's on Cody, though, so I might watch it on Cody.
Yeah, might as well,
Maybe,
man.
Drew, maybe
it's
that's something
so
we do
good.
when we come there in May.
Yeah, that'd be cool. We could try that out.
We could watch it together.
Zach, you have officially closed the Level Up show tonight, man.
No way.
Also, your welcome message is going to be, he ain't got no money in the bank.
That's good.
Okay. If he's okay with that. He ain't got no money in the bank. I feel like that's not true.
He donated it to the children.
He did donate it.
He did do that.
Oh, and by the way, I'll actually be in town for Mother's Day weekend.
Oh, okay.
Oh, nice, dude.
You guys know.
Maybe we can work something out.
I'm going to be in New Jersey the weekend after, just because my birthday is on Mother's Day, so I have to be here with Louise.
Oh, wow.
Well, then you're going to miss
sure to
Zach
say happy
again,
birthday.
Greg.
I know. This is what our lives are every
By
time.
1 week.
I know, literally. I'm going to be there literally 3 or 4 days after that.
Zach, thank you for closing out the show tonight, man.
No problem.
It's always nice to talk to you.
Good to talk to you, man.
I love you. Be sure to download on your Xbox Gianna Sisters Twisted Dreams the Director's Cut.
Wait, what?
Yep.
I like that it's the full
Once
name.
again, just ignore Gregory.
That's what I was thinking.
Take care. Level up, man.
Level up, guys.
See you,
Love
Zach.
you.
See ya.
Operator?
Yes.
It's my favorite part of Discord. It's my favorite part.
Can we? I want to do Discord every single night, just so we can do Operator.
Wait, can we just have Kelly always on hold?
I wish she
can do
could
Operator
actually
Friday nights.
control. Like, I wish she could control, like, X and stuff, and you're like, Operator, you pull this image up.
Change scenes, please.
That would be amazing. I wish. We're going to find a way to make it work.
She becomes Mooba, but 10 times better.
Oh, yeah, so much better.
Yeah. She's better.
Moobot was a bitch.
Kelly
Not
would
her.
be more like a
Yeah,
Jarvis.
fuck.
Oh, look at this guy. So we got to do 2 wheel
Did you just
spins.
pity us?
Oh my
Last
gosh,
one
thanks,
for the
Alex.
night.
Operator, shout out 1,000-bit donation from Alex.
Thank you, Alex, for the 1,000-bit donation.
Her voice is so perfect
It's
for the
like-
Operator.
I just wanna
It's
hug
like
her face.
angels singing to
It's
me.
so good for the Operator. Oh, this is the
Wait,
best.
Kelly, do you sing?
No, God, no.
Oh, me either.
When I first came into Discord, and I saw she was talking, and I popped into the voice chat, and I heard her voice, and I just stopped. I just pushed my computer. I was like, what the fuck? It's
Joey,
beautiful.
you hush. I don't sing.
Wait, Joey said that you're lying that you do sing.
He's a liar. He's a dirty, filthy liar.
Oh.
Well,
This took a turn.
Kelly, we couldn't have done this without you. Thank you so much for you and Joey for setting up our Discord and for making Discord night possible. You were the perfect operator, and I look forward to next month's Discord
Me
night.
too. Thank you, Kelly.
Me too, and I will most likely see you on Friday. Or talk to you on Friday.
Yes, for sure. Anybody who hasn't yet, this will become a regular thing. We're going to try and do this every month or two, Discord nights. So go to the Discord link that I am posting in the chats. Join us there because it's going to become a very active area for the Level Up community, hopefully.
Kelly, I'll see you in New Jersey the 3rd weekend in May. Meet us.
I will try. I will try my hardest.
Perfect. If you're not there, then I'm not gonna be wearing a tie.
Okay, I'll let you know.
That's what I was thinking.
All right, Kelly. Thanks again.
Night, guys.
You're the best.
Love you.
Love you too, Greg.
Oh my god, she's my favorite.
Yeah, she's really a special person. I
Okay,
feel
Greg, turn back on Skype. He can't hear us anymore because we're not in Discord. Hopefully he figures it out.
like. He's not.
Hello?
Okay, we're good. There you go.
Okay.
That worked out really well. that was cool, wasn't it? Like,
Yeah, that was great.
That was really cool
I
doing
liked
it
it a
through
lot.
Discord like that and
My
just having
favorite
a
part was
queue.
when you said operator and Kelly was like, yeah.
Yes.
That made me so happy. Okay, so we have to do 2 wheel
It was a
spins.
great night again.
I know the show needs to end, but they won't let us. They won't let us stop because Guitar
all the
Freak.
people that
This one
make
is for
those
you, man.
spins.
He's a $10 sub now.
Thank you, Guitar Freak.
Thank you, Guitar Freak. You're the best, man.
Dean said, they won't let us stop. Hello?
All right.
What do I read?
I don't know. Maybe you could just say a nice little blurb about Guitar Freak.
No, look up
need something to
Robert
say.
Frost poem, The Two Woods Diverged in a Yellow Road,
What
and
the
read that.
fuck?
The 2, yeah. I took the road less traveled.
Travel by, yes.
Yes,
yes.
that one. There you go.
Roadless
Oh my
Travel
god,
By?
Megan's wedding anniversary is on Mother's Day / my birthday this year.
Well, that's amazing.
Roadless Traveled by Lauren Elena.
Oh, to Girl That Games. I did
Robert
not.
Frost, Dean.
I did not see that story, Megan, but I'm gonna have to look that up. Thank you for giving it your all, though, and trying to get us some attention there.
What happened?
Megan was talking about something earlier, but thank you for that. This is for Alex, who not only did 495 bits earlier, he just cheered another 1,000 bits, and he's getting a $10 PSN card as a result. What perfect!
Oh, you earned it, dude.
Yeah, $10 to us. We're just gonna give you $10 back,
Way to
man.
do it, man. Congrats.
$10 PSN card will go to Alex. I will direct message you after the show,
Get
Alex.
yourself Mr. Masashi and free platinum there. That's quite the experience.
Is that a thing you
Oh,
can
it's
get?
a fucking thing. It's a fucking thing. By the makers of My Name is Mayo.
Oh my fucking god.
Slightly more expensive.
You're
Terrible.
the worst.
Terrible.
You're the
game.
worst.
There's more
Is this
game.
just another tap one?
No, there's actually a game to it, but it's just so bad and creepy and weird.
Have you fallen asleep playing this one?
No, I beat it. I platinumed it in about 10 minutes.
Nothing beats I Am Mayo's Click Sleep. That's my favorite.
All right, I got this poem.
Just do the road less traveled part.
Which
Yeah,
part's
yeah,
that?
yeah.
That's the very end, I believe. Pretty
There are
close to the
two
end.
roads in the
The
crossroads.
last phrase here.
The part where it says I took the road less traveled, wherever that is.
This last.
I keep saying
phrase?
the load less raveled.
All right.
I took the load less raveled.
I shall be telling this with a sigh, somewhere ages and ages hence. Two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the ones less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. Yay!
That was so poignant.
Thank you very much.
That touched my soul.
That's what I was going for.
I feel like we had to do fun voice, but with the serious message.
I was okay with that.
Thank you.
It worked for tonight.
Guys, I feel like us three together, we're like, you guys are, no, okay. Drew is the peanut butter.
Oh, God.
Dean is the jelly. And I'm the marshmallow fluff.
You don't put
In our
both
peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
on the sandwich. You don't.
And
do
Kristen's the bread.
I was going to say, we need bread.
that. You definitely don't put
Kristen
fluff.
is the top slice of bread, and Bogey's the bottom slice of bread, and then Evie is like the glass of milk you have with it.
You don't put fluff and jelly on peanut butter. You do.
You've never
one or
had
the
marshmallow fluff on a peanut butter and
other.
jelly?
You do one or the other. You don't do fluff and jelly.
Wait, Drew, what do you do on your peanut butter and jelly?
I do peanut butter and that's it. I don't like jelly.
Wow.
I respect that, and fluff is a joke. It's peanut butter. and
Wait,
jelly.
so Dean, you just have peanut butter and fluff, or
no,
you just have
dude, peanut
jelly
butter and
fluff?
jelly. Nobody buys fluff. It's so fucking bad for you. It's unreal.
That's why it's good.
Nah, I eat PB&J, dude. I'm classic. Classic American.
Another
hate
3.5 hour show tonight.
Yeah.
That's how we do it these days.
Well, I had to do it.
We got to wrap up. Okay. Would somebody type into the outline that I need to give Alex a PSN card, just so I
Yes.
don't forget? I have a few
Perfect.
things I need to do this week.
Dean, you got it. I added in Zach's welcome message. He ain't got no money in the bank.
Thank you to tremendous support tonight. You guys are
Tremendous.
amazing. You're tremendous.
You did a wonderful job. Nobody supports us like you support us. It was wonderful.
This show was huge.
Nobody better. I'll forget I said this by tomorrow, but you're the best. Thank you so much. It's you.
It's very appropriate too that we're saying it at 1:30 a.m.
I feel like I'm your Kellyanne Conway of the level up.
That's the most accurate shit you've ever said.
Right? I feel like that's totally my job.
Thank you so much. We are at 66 subs.
Pickup sticks,
That's
bro.
awesome.
We're getting really close.
We're seriously getting
God damn,
close
that's
now.
really getting
Just
up there.
reference the game Pickup Stick.
That's correct. That's
Oh
correct.
my God.
66.
I fucking cannot with tonight's show. I cannot.
66. It rhymes.
That was the hardest game as a kid, by the way.
I will say, I think 66 is incorrect. I have a feeling that it's counting the subs as 2. Like, Guitar Freak is counting as 2 subs right now.
Bullshit.
Kelly is counting as 2 subs.
What if I had Tourette's?
So I think we're actually at like 64. But still, we are on the climb. I think we're at 64 subs now. We're on the climb. Thank you so much to everybody who's trying to get us towards this Twitch Partner Spotlight. You will be eternally remembered as the people that put us on the map.
Yes, you will. If we get on the map. What if I did? Would you still do the stream with me?
I feel like we would have to.
People might tune in just for like that guy with Tourette's who streams.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean.
That guy
you
with
literally
Tourette's
playing a game,
who
you literally
streams.
pop a trophy, you're like, trophy!
Because when you said you thought the sub count was wrong, I was like, bullshit.
Of course, also, we have to thank Kelly Jellyfish, Muto Crystallis, KP 2.0, Baz023S, and Alex Bustos 98. They produce this show. They are
Thank you.
$25 patrons. They make it all possible. Kelly is not just a $25 patron. She's a $150 a month patron. She's a $25 sub. She's
Also,
the
she
operator.
said she sings, too.
And she sings.
That's what I heard.
So she's literally perfect.
Kelly is making our dreams come true.
She's wonderful.
Thank you so much.
She is the best thing that ever happened to me.
But of course, thank you to anybody who supports us in any way, whether it be viewing us or following us, subbing, pledging on Patreon, cheering, tipping, whatever. We love that you're even here at all. We appreciate every single one of you. We will see you throughout the week with gaming talk shows and game streams. Of course, follow us on YouTube at youtube.com/levelupnetwork because Dean and Greg do Power Up every single Monday for the most part.
Dun, 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 dun.
Comic book, superhero, nerdiness. And we did not get to record Netflix Club tonight. Unfortunately, Greg, as you saw, was stuck at work. We will do Netflix Club recording this following week and hopefully get it up as soon as possible. So
Yeah. Everyone pray for my coworker. She got in a car accident. Love you, Alexa.
And that is it for us tonight, guys. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you throughout the week. Until next time, take care. And as always,
slap that pickle.
No.
Or level up.